the fab shop, hot rod build shop. Then we went through the sales department, and now we're at chassis production and all things chassis out the door. You're the last person to interact with that customer. You're the last person to do things. We had this meeting the other day, and it's like, you might think that the way you put those nails in don't mean shit, right? But when the guy's been waiting that 5 months and he spent that much money and those doors swing open to get that chassis, those 4 nails on the end of that board right there is the first thing he sees. Or the way that sticker's put on that crate is the first thing he sees. You might think it's not a big deal. As long as it sticks on there, it could be half-ass crooked. And at the end of the day, half-ass crooked, not the end of the world. But when the customer that paid, what he paid and waited what he waited, it's a representation of what might be. Like, we can't even give a shit about putting the sticker on, right? The last thing that you guys do is the first things that guy sees. Like the engineering and some of the other kind of stuff, some of the most important stuff, but it's not the first thing the guy sees.
I have been in your life since, you were 8 years old?
Yeah.
So you started right about the time we moved into this facility. We were getting this shop. We were renovating this place.
Jimmy, how old were you when you came?
I think I was just turning 19 when I got here.
And in full transparency, you turned down the first offer of management. And I tried really hard. I generally take not getting my way pretty well, so I just kind of moved past that.
That's the thing about you, is you usually just roll over.
Yep. I'm like, oh well.
Kyle, would you agree with that?
No comment.
I'm staying out of that.
Welcome back. Another very special episode of Oil and Whiskey, brought to you by HP Tuners. To tune all the toys. So we've been doing a lot, or several, a few of these Roadster Shop specific department employee episodes.
These have become fan favorites.
Yes.
The listeners have spoken. And
They're going to fucking hate that.
So here you are. This is going to be the last one.
Yeah.
We did, the fab shop, hot rod build shop. Then we went through the sales department, and now we're at chassis production and all things chassis out the door.
Yeah,
and,
we saved the best for last.
We did.
Let's be honest.
Two great stories, too. Two very fantastic
The Roadster
stories.
Shop is largely known for our fantastic chassis that these two outstanding gentlemen oversee that department. So lots to unpack tonight.
We've got Kyle Blanas and Jimmy Emiley. Glad to have you guys.
Thanks
for having us.
Happy to be here.
Which is weird. That's the same. Your last name is the same as my wife's maiden name.
Oh shit, that sucks.
Yeah.
That's really
crazy.
It might be bad.
So you are my
Uncle?
It's my uncle.
Yeah, Uncle Jared.
Phil's my uncle.
Yeah.
It was always Uncle Phil for sure. Yeah, and they actually convinced me at one point when I was like 8 years old, and it's like, that's your uncle. Like, really? It's my uncle? Like, yeah, it's your Uncle Phil.
Phil's a classic uncle name.
It's a solid uncle name.
Uncle Phil.
It really is.
You look more of an uncle than a dad. I'm sorry to hear
Thank you.
Hey, bring that back just a little bit, and go ahead and relax a little bit.
Okay.
We had one chair break already, though, Kyle.
Yeah.
Honestly, it looks like I'm about to explode
KO
that
this thing.
chair. So.
You command a presence, and you're getting me a little nervous up on the chip like that.
It's a stark contrast that I'm seeing here.
I'm a little nervous right now. It's just
Don't be nervous.
Don't be.
Just like
We have
Have I ever steered you wrong? We'll get through this together.
all this is live.
That's what I trust.
All this is live, and right now, let's see what we got. We got 11 live viewers right now.
Yeah.
11.
Okay. All right.
Will the above camera, will it pan to get a shot of like a bicep comparison between the two of you?
I'd rather do bicep comparison than a fucking calf comparison.
I'm just trying to see. Is it twice? Is that twice your arm? I can't tell if it's
probably
two of them. You think?
Yeah, he's a big boy. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you for.
You're welcome. I've been
Trying
nice.
it.
I've been pretty nice to you lately. So
Yeah,
it's time to
Break
you
it down a
back
little bit.
down.
yeah, super nice. I think your comment right before yesterday's podcast was something along the lines of "Go fuck yourself." Was the text?
Yeah, you're right.
Okay, so it was seconds before going live.
I said that in the nicest way, though. I think
That's
so.
honestly one of the nicer things he's probably texted you.
Yeah, there wasn't even an exclamation point after it.
It was all lowercase.
It was, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Anyway,
you're right. I took it the wrong way.
Let's get into it.
Yeah, let's get into it. This is
great-
going to be a
great
fun
bottle
one.
to pour
You
here.
in all seriousness, you guys do have some really great stories as far as your path and journey through the Roadster Shop and the many different roles that you have filled, and then to be managers and overseeing what you're overseeing. It's a great one. It's a great story. We're going to get into that.
Right on.
Yeah. So, first off, how many years? How many years you been here?
Thinking about 13 this year. That's if you don't count all those crazy winters in between college breaks and all that stuff.
From start to now, it's 13
yeah,
years.
about 13. Yeah.
Jimmy,
I'm at 12 right now. So,
12.
Yeah.
so close to the same time.
Yeah. A little before me, I think it started. So.
We moved a lot of sketchy things done in the early days.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely.
Learned a lot. I mean, I think Kyle learned a hell of a lot about how not to operate a forklift.
Yeah, and that's how you learn how to operate a forklift.
Yeah.
So
Got to find the limits, right?
I remember there was a breaking day where you were like, you know what? Like, you really impressed me today. Like, you really got
Yeah.
me on that forklift.
Well, you've got a certain anybody that's ever seen the guys that work at the go-kart tracks, like that's usually like a guy who ended up there accidentally. Like he's not that dude's usually not super stoked to have that job, but yet they embrace it.
Oh,
and they
yeah.
always try to look cool. So there's like, you can't just get in the go-kart. You got to it's
throw
1
up,
foot
leg
in, it's
over.
1 foot out. You kind of
Yeah.
drive it like standing up, almost like you're
Grabbing
surfing it.
another one, you're running two of them at the same
So
time.
that was like Kyle's early years on the forklift. That's
just kinda ghost
that's like
riding it
yeah, 1
here and
foot
there.
in. It's like Kyle's the only dude I've seen that can bro out a fucking forklift.
right, like a jet ski.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
But you can also use it like a surgical instrument. I'll give him that. So very.
When you came on? What did you start doing? What was the first thing they had you doing?
I think it was deburring parts and just sweeping floors and just getting gritty. And whenever I could step away, Jeremy showed me some TIG welding that I absolutely was atrocious at, and
Still are.
and
but-
then okay, fine.
Got him behind a desk pretty quick.
Yeah, you got me there. Started building frame rails not too shortly after that, and just kind of worked until I figured out the TIG welding enough, and then kind of took over multiple positions, got into the CNC department, and then here we are. It's just kind of a fast forward into this.
It's been quite the long road for you. I mean, for those who weren't reading between the lines, Kyle is my brother-in-law. I have been in your life since you were
I think
8 years old.
Yeah.
So you started right about the time we moved into this facility. We were getting this shop. We were renovating this place. You were here for, you were slinging drywall and trash and
Yeah.
getting down and dirty. And then, man, what was it? You were just out of high school, spent some time in college,
Yeah.
and you and I had sort of a heart-to-heart.
Yeah.
And I said, you know what you should do, Kyle? There's some people are cut out for school. Some people maybe aren't, right? And I speaking from experience, I am not one of those people that is cut out for school. And, talking to Kyle, I said, maybe you aren't either. No disrespect, but some people are built to do things with their hands, in their mind in conjunction. And I thought that was a good career path for you. And you came here, you must have been 19, 20?
Yeah. I was, I think, 21.
Okay.
Yeah.
21, and started at the absolute bottom. Just like you said, sweeping floors.
Yeah. It was,
Yeah.
I mean, it was wild because walking in here, it was just trying to see all the talent that was in here even early on, and just understanding the fact that everybody in this building had like this strict role of building these awesome cars, and we were already building cars like that, like to our level now back when. And so trying to figure out which lane and which guys that to clamp onto and cling to and learn from and stuff, it was confusing, to be honest, because everybody was everybody was really good at their jobs. And so it was really never like a bad avenue to try to reach out to someone and learn a thing or two. And before you know it, you're just learning everybody's job, and there was no limitations to that. And you get after it, and before you know it, you're a TIG welder, you're a fabricator, you're building a chassis. And it's like, it was the good old days. It's a little different now, but
it's come a long way.
Yeah.
I think that's the thing. Both of you guys sort of embarked on that same journey. It's sort of the journey that I kind of went down. I skipped the important part of learning how to, get behind a computer and, program some machines and stuff. But fortunately, you were better than me at that and took to that. But both of you guys had a very cool career path of starting at the absolute bottom, sweeping floors, building frame rails. Jimmy, I don't know if you spent much time.
I gotta skip the frame
Right, so we all
frame rail department.
we all
I didn't know how to
skipped
MIG weld, so I just didn't do all that.
There's still time.
I'd beat you at that, Jimmy. Okay, I'd beat you there.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
But Kyle laid it down on some frame rails for a long time. But it all that experience, I think, made both of you guys what you are today and put you guys
100%
in the right position with the right experience to be in management positions, which is ultimately what both of you guys are. Kyle's managing RS2, as we call it, and overseeing the entire assembly department and a big portion of fabrication over there. And Jimmy is managing RS1, overseeing the entire chassis fabrication department here and lending your expertise, which is, you guys are huge assets, and it's been awesome to see the two of you guys grow.
It has been, and we're going to get into some of that too, on even discussions we've had together, and then the three of us have, where it's like there's times where you're transitioning from that employee and transitioning, like coming on that other side when the light bulbs start going off, whatever, and you start getting like frustrated or goal oriented on the same kind of goals and stuff that we've had, and it's
right.
seeing that transition, you're like, oh man, it's so cool. Like, cause it's like, oh, you're a little frustrated about that thing. So now you
wasn't a big issue when you were doing it.
yeah,
I was calling off once a week.
But before we get that, Jimmy, how old were you when you came?
I think I was just turning 19 when I got here. So yeah.
What made you come?
I was honestly, I saw the ad on Craigslist, and I thought it was going to be sweet to go work on old cars and rebuild carburetors. Never did either of those here.
Lucky you.
Yeah. No, I just I always had a passion for cars and saw that ad come up and figured I'd try to get my foot in the door.
So you just came in and said, I want to work.
Yeah.
I'll do whatever.
Much. Yeah. I think I met with Jeremy for the first time and kind of walked me through the shop, asked me what I can do, kind of settled on, hey, you're going to be bending brake lines and doing some light wiring work. I don't know where that came from. Never did wiring work here.
Dude, I say a lot.
I don't know.
I say a lot of things.
A lot of ambitious.
Yeah.
But no, kind of just started from the bottom.
He was right. It was just extremely light.
Oh, it was
like
extremely
light to zero wiring work.
I mean, every once in a while you've had to wire up a
say
plug
we
on a
wired some
welder.
plugs, yeah.
Make an
that's some light
extension
wiring
cord.
work. Yeah, you got a point. I got to think that.
But we were, back in that era, we were definitely less structured. There was a lot of crossover of like the hot rod shop, the chassis shop. It wasn't as structured and departmentalized as it is today.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
It's hard to explain that to people, like especially employees that work here. It's like
it's impossible.
What's this? Like, if you think you're having a problem, well, this department should be a little bit different. It's like, that never was a department. That was just like Jimmy going over there and fucking doing it. That's all it was before.
That was nut and bolting the chassis together and throw them in the crate, building the crate, and ship it out the door. It's like, it's whatever department needed work.
The word
is there.
Process
has
definitely been implemented very hard here, for sure.
Yeah, thanks to Phil and Josh.
Yes.
Really took the fun out of that one.
Real nice.
You could build a lot more when Jimmy's not doing assembly and crating and shipping and riding the forklift and sweeping. And
Touche.
Absolutely can.
So your first job, first week, whatever, been brake lines?
No, I think I'd started running brake lines after a while. I think I was pretty much just taking out trash, helping Zach nut and bolt chassis together, and I think shortly after that, our crating guy either got quit or got fired. I don't know.
Yeah, crating guys were.
Got ran over
It was
by a
always all
forklift.
over the place. But found myself building crates after that, and assembling chassis, sweeping floors, whatever needed to be done, pretty much.
Just not to really sidebar, but
Yeah.
you mentioned crating, and you're talking about like things the way things used to be. I'm not saying everything's perfect, right? We have come a long way, specifically in the crating of chassis and that crating department and the processes, if you will. Think back about some of the things that were major 5-alarm disasters in the crating department. That was
How many tailgates did you ruin on pickup trucks going to Home Depot?
I don't think many, actually. I think
Yeah,
I was pretty
that's
good
good.
at that.
We've gone through a number of tailgates.
Yeah.
it's just from nail guns to nails to screws
I had
to
a couple
screw
nails in my
guns
foot.
to
Yeah,
like
that's-
it's just like from
It's evolved.
lack of process, lack of planning, people. You take for granted sometimes, and you start thinking back, and you're
Well,
like,
yeah, no,
holy
that-
shit, we spent all day long putting that fire out.
That one I don't take for granted because me, Phil, even my dad at one point was the crater. He was a carpenter, so it seemed like a perfect fit for him. Free labor, you know. But the way we used to build crates back in Elgin, we just take two 2x12s, I think 2x12s or 2x8s, and you just kind of build this like spine, and everything sat open, and it was just like you would just band the shit out of everything, and sort of say a prayer as went out the door and send it. It's come a long way. I mean, the crates are. People comment a lot about the quality of the Roadster Shop crates.
Yeah, I know they are actually pretty durable because I remember going outside and Jimmy was like about ready to go home. I'm like, hey, Jimmy, I got this crate for you. I'll load it for you. No problem.
I remember that one.
And,
I see where this is going.
And it was back when we needed like something to balance the crate as we put it into the semi truck. I'm not going to say what that something is, but it might have been breathing. We forklifted it out there, and a UPS driver comes roaring in. Dude, I'm so late. I'm sorry. I'm like, okay, just stop right there. Stop right there. Dude, stop right there. Destroys the crate. Jimmy's clocked out on the way out the door. I come around the corner, and Jimmy looks back and puts his hands on his head. He's like, dude, like, what happened? And I'm like, Jimmy, can you like clock back in? This truck driver just like
destroyed this thing.
ransacked this crate. Good news though, chassis is fine. Like
Now I know why you asked so many times beforehand what you can and can't talk about.
Oh.
It's all coming together now.
Yeah.
Kyle's been here a long time. He knows where all the bodies are.
It's dangerous.
You were adamant about like, no, tell me exactly what. It's like, dude, let's just roll with it.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no question about it that the shop has evolved. In the early days, I mean, you got to experience it sort of when you started. It was a ma and pa, like, just I don't want to say a backwoods operation. I mean, we had some structure. We were building some
You're just
cool
getting-
stuff.
It's very small
But
business.
You're just getting shit done.
Yeah.
You had to get it done. There wasn't the equipment. There wasn't the manpower. There wasn't the facility to do it, ultimately the way you would like to do it. That's part of growing. It's part
We
of
also
building
didn't
a
know the
business.
best way to do it at the time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Got to get some bad
right.
bad decisions build experience.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing you missed out in college is learning that like fulcrum point of like where where something balances on.
Well, see, that's
I
what
learned it here. It's fine.
I guess too, like, staying on crating specifically, that was, there was a significant transition right there. Right when, I came in, we were, trying to implement,
A process.
a process.
That's another word.
Right.
That's another
Implementation.
word. Implementation.
The implementation of the process.
But
the process,
it was
yeah.
all it was looked at was, let's just get fucking organized, right? Let's try to do things, But I came from the same background of just get it done, right? Just get shit done. So when you're trying to streamline some stuff and you're trying to, I'm not going to use all of the stupid terminology that, forced to use today, but when you're looking at actual numbers and goals and stuff like that,
throw it out.
but when you're looking at that stuff, when you come through the simple act of a guy repairing his hose end, right? It's, he's building a crate and now he's repairing his hose end, and you start noticing that guy spends a lot of time, like a couple of times a week, repairing a hose end, and that's the kind of things that you can't really do a process for. It's just hey, what the fuck is going on with your hose end? Why are you need a new hose, right? And we need to change something different, because that's frustrating when you just are used to getting shit done. You shouldn't be doing what you're doing all the time, so you're doing something wrong to get to this point.
Well, dude, you basically summed it up right there. These are the very high level processes why we brought you on, which will be a whole nother everybody's wanted the Josh Henning podcast, and that's the kind of thing we'll touch on. That was a big change.
The point is
the hose end.
It doesn't
SOP of the hose end.
It doesn't go straight to processes, and you forget about other things. It's those little things that do stick out.
You're right.
That you're like,
you are right.
There's got to be a better way than what we're doing with this.
Yep.
But you don't you take those things for granted now, because there is, organization and processes and stuff that it's.
Just putting myself in that mindset right now. Hang the fucking hose in a different spot.
I know. There's this is a. I also think he probably cut it off just so he could spend time sitting there and putting the thing on.
40 minutes trying to get the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck building crates.
So what? Take a Jimmy on your side, like the transition as you're going to other jobs. What did you have an idea? I'm not going to say early on, right? Because you got the job. Holy shit! I'm just glad to be working at the Roadster Shop. At what point are you starting to identify some things that you would like to do or strive to do, or skill set you'd like to learn?
I remember the first Roadster Shop party thing we had out back. Nate took me back, and he wanted to teach me how to MIG weld, and tried it out. Completely destroyed his MIG welder. I don't know what the hell I did. Realized I never wanted to pick up a MIG welder after that, and then kind of saw a couple of other guys that have been here for a while building chassis, and they're all TIG welding the chassis. Like, man, that's kind of cool. I'd never really TIG welded.
Break one of those too.
Yeah, I was like, I can probably fuck that up pretty good. I never really TIG welded.
I broke a MIG weld machine. I've never broke a TIG weld.
Let's try that out.
Yeah,
it's only three times the price.
Yeah, it's fine. No, I just thought it was a cool process, and some guys could TIG weld really good, the other guys could TIG weld okay, and I was like, well, you kind of suck at that. I can do better than that, and kind of just tried to learn.
Well, how did you learn? Take us through that process.
How I learned? Staying after work, coming in weekends, kind of just finding whatever's in the shop that can be welded together. Realize can't weld aluminum and steel together.
So that's interesting. So you're saying that you took initiative and found time to learn. So you didn't just say, hey, I'm going to clock in and somebody teach me.
No, I never really looked for anybody to teach me on that stuff. I just wanted to learn. I've always been a self-taught person, kind of throughout growing up and stuff like that. So I kind of just took that same initiative to welding. And it's watching YouTube videos, watching stuff online, watching other people, what they do. And just kind of taking that and running with it pretty much.
Do you remember who were the standouts? Who did you see as a chassis builder that caught your eye and was made you think, I want to do this?
I mean, I think Squared would definitely be number one.
Yeah, he definitely impacted me too.
Yeah,
not dress code wise, but
the dress code wise. I mean,
yeah, he taught everybody how to do things and not do things.
Yeah.
He was great at both.
I'd say
phenomenal. Chris, phenomenal, talented guy. Very, very skilled fabricator, no question about it.
Sorry, Chris, if you're listening.
Dude, we're giving him a compliment.
Oh,
yeah, right, exactly. No, I mean, I looked at his welding. I thought it was, amazing, and then just kind of wanted to, do whatever he was doing. I wanted to do exactly.
Yeah. Did you drink as many energy drinks as he did?
No, God, no, I couldn't do that, man. Nobody.
I thought you wanted to be like him. So
Ethan might have him beat. I don't know if you've seen Ethan's bay of Red Bulls and Pepsi down there.
I didn't know they made 1 liter Red Bulls.
Ethan's got a little Chris Squared kind of
definitely
vibe
100%.
going on there. Chris Squared would. I've never seen anybody chase a Red Bull or a Monster with a cigarette. It was just and a Pepsi. Dude. That is just
looked
terrible.
like a heart attack.
Yeah,
it looked terrible.
He's still going strong.
I bet you he went.
Was he pulsing or just shaking?
He went through.
He was just
so
shaking.
here,
You
want to talk about pulsing? So Chris Squared, if you ever watch him weld, because he's probably the most impressive welder.
Yeah,
I would say maybe to date. That fucking dude would shake violently.
Oh yeah,
when he welds.
Yeah,
do you remember? Because I even went as far to watch him through a helmet, to watch his process.
It helped him puddle.
Yeah, he had a very unique way of how he pulses manual. That was before we ever had any pulse machines. And dude, his hands would be like, and the fucking weld every time comes out flawless.
You would think he was guaranteed to be failed too. Like,
I have no idea how he did it.
yeah.
It's the most beautiful TIG welds you've ever seen.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I learned, is looking through the helmet at his weld. And literally, like, every time you'd look at it, be like, this is going to come out like shit.
Right.
It's going to look terrible.
Yeah.
And then you take your lid off, it's like, all right, can you, like, show me one more time?
It reminds me, I tried
do I need to drink Red Bull and Pepsi to do that?
Dude, it reminds me of when I tried doing that engraving stuff, and you're spending the whole day looking through a magnifying glass, and the whole time you're like, this is fucking horrible looking. And then you get out of the magnifying glass, and you're seeing this thing through your normal, and you're like, oh, wow. I'm like, I'm good. I'm kind of a pro. Like, Jesse James better send me some pistols. Dude, I got this. But that's how Squared was a talented dude. But it's interesting that you guys you picked up on that. You found somebody that obviously stood out to you, and then you wanted to emulate what he did or learn from what he did. That's cool.
What about you, Kyle? What was some departments or job-wise when you start realizing, like, man, I kind of like to learn that, or kind of like to be a part of that, or do that, or...
I was honestly I was an open book when I came here, so it was like whatever Jeremy really wanted to throw me into is what I was open to, and trusted him with the judgment of like, hey, I think you'd be good at doing this, so give it a shot. And
he had such a great record too of shooting you in the right direction, really, and having your best interest at heart. So he's obviously somebody that
work-related things.
Where are we going back to childhood here?
Oh yeah, but we're not going to go back there. I'm just
we can. I mean,
he's got a track record.
That's one of the things we probably shouldn't talk about.
Yeah.
We don't need to talk about all that. I did some good things in your early years, right?
Yeah. I don't even know where to start though.
No.
Did you teach him how to V-cut his Sutter's khakis? And
he was after that. That was because it had been like 2000, 2001. Maybe I came into your life.
Yeah, I think it was 2000. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was, but honestly, back to the thing of where it was headed for me. I mean, it was start at the rail shop. Work there, see where the problems are, see where people are slow, see where you're fast, see where I'm slow, and learn from it, and just always look at your negatives and then build on that and turn them into positives. And moving into the TIG welding position, I was building front ends for a long time, building fast tracks, and the guy who taught me and was stating that he can build 2 fast track front ends in one day. Well, I can do 2 fast track front ends in one day, and it got to the point where I built more fast track front ends and stacked them up on pallets to the point where I ran out of room. And Jeremy's like, well, I mean, you don't need to build any more fast tracks. Like, you don't
switch to Revos, maybe.
Yeah, like just, start building parts or something.
And then came processes.
Yeah. Yeah. And, that's going to be the word of the day.
It is going to be the word of the day.
And then Dean, a fellow that worked here for a long time, taught me some things as well. He was moving on to just building cars, and we needed a position to fulfill the laser table, and that's plasma table at the time, and that's what really kind of changed my direction the whole time, because the whole time I'm thinking I'm going to be a fabricator, I'm going to weld things, grind things, get good at building cars and panels and things like that. Eventually learn the planishing hammers and all that stuff. Never touched them because there was a problem at hand, and started off at 120 chassis a year, I think, at the time, and moved into how can we build more chassis? How can we get more done? How can we...
You did build chassis for a little while before you...
Yeah, it was intermittent.
You landed with Dean.
Yeah. It was like... I built a few tri-5s and things like that.
So he can TIG weld.
Yeah.
So I've seen it.
It's been approved by someone, so I guess it wasn't that bad.
Those are the powder-coated ones.
Yeah, right. But yeah, the volume of the chassis and stuff really sparked my interest here, and seeing what number we can crank out, and that's where I believe like the number thing actually came from. It's how much can we sell and how much can we fulfill and how many chassis we can get done by the end of the year. It's like at the end of every year I was always asking Jeremy, what was our number? I was so intrigued by that, and what can we do this next year to get it that much more and build on that. And you know, there's so many other aspects to that with marketing and shows and things like that. But you know, I was always like ready, gung ho, and
we build
and do it. But that's the phrase that you taught me, which is just got to throw a little fucking cowboy in it, you know. So
that's what gets it done.
Yeah.
Right.
So
processes are one thing; they are important.
Yeah.
But a certain percentage of having some cowboy in you.
You can't create any type of system to out system hard work. Like hard work has to be a part of that equation.
Yep.
It's to get that hard work to the most efficient outcome as possible.
Now, working with, Dean's a guy who internally, and Dean's a great friend of mine. Dean's a colorful character. Love him to death. How was that experience?
he's a great friend of you.
Dean's a good podcast by himself.
It'd be phenomenal.
Yeah. It'd be interesting. He'd probably do it with his pants down.
Probably, yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Hey, he's grown up a little bit. Like,
it was quite the experience. Talk about oil and vinegar, you know, and it was just would not blend very well. Going into the position, I was kind of left into, well, if you can't figure it out, like, it's all good. Like, you know, I'll just do it myself. But don't worry, dude. I'll figure it out. I got this. Yeah. And I honestly think he was just trying to make me not see the amount of dicks that he's drew on the
dicks in the early years, man.
Yeah.
Look, there's, we said there's things we can and can't talk about. I don't think there's any harm in discussing that there was a lot of male appendages drawn, cut in the early years.
Serious question.
Dildos
the
too.
The very first time that the plasma table was up and running and software was gone and the rep and the team left and they're like, all right, you guys are good, you can start cutting. Was a dick the first thing that was cut?
I don't think it was the first thing that was cut, but it was
nested in with a set of rails.
It was definitely cut
like the fifth thing.
within the first week. Okay. But you've got to, you look at, take Mike O'Brien, for example. Like, Mike doing these experimental projects and these side projects, all the things he learns that are then applicable to chassis building and the betterment of the Roadster Shop. The dicks were kind of the same thing. Dean learned how to etch with them. He learned all sorts of different radiuses, proportions, like literally, because there's elements, there's stylistic elements that need to be etched, not cut.
Grief.
I mean, this is serious stuff, dude.
There was a folder probably with 87.
Yeah,
I would say. In one.
I still to this day my one of my wrenches for my 7-inch grinder is phallic.
Yeah.
I mean,
but, look,
it's what's going to happen with a bunch of guys. And
occupational hazard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jimmy, on your side, when you said Dean, I was like, well,
that's what came to mind.
Let's count down. When you started TIG welding, what were you doing first? Small parts?
Yeah, pretty much. I started on small parts, did that for a while, moved to control arms a little bit, moved to front ends, kind of just jumped around everywhere, and then finally got that chassis roll after. Oh man, that's probably 6 years after welding small parts. I can't remember exactly,
right.
But yeah.
Who taught you chassis?
Taught me chassis. The first chassis I built was actually a photo shoot with McGraffin that we did on a 32 Ford Roadster, I think. Kind of just got thrown to the wolves on that one. I remember Adams kind of said, "Figure it out. Good luck." And that was a complete shit show. But struggled through it. And
they're trying to give you an early rise.
I was going to say, yeah.
Was that a Street Rider?
Yeah.
Road Tour. It was probably a Road Tour car.
I was going to say, how good
was that? The split?
Throw the new guy
on
it.
Yep. Yeah. So it was nothing to actually. Yeah, that was not fun at all. No
Remember those?
or anything.
Yeah.
You Dominator?
New guy. Yeah, you can figure it out.
Yeah.
Just read the prints.
Read the prints that don't exist. But
the prints are, processes.
Process. Yeah.
Cowboy
and process.
Cowboy and process.
No, I think building chassis wise, I'd have to definitely think Little Mike and probably Potato Head too. I know how you feel about Potato Head.
God,
I know how we all feel about Potato Head
That's
here.
a name drop. I haven't heard that one in a while.
Old MPH.
I don't know Potato Head.
You know, oh,
No.
we've had the characters.
Shouldn't have brought him up,
Yeah.
but anyway.
But
That's a
again,
heater.
we've had
You learn stuff from everybody, man.
yes,
You
we've
know?
had some interesting guys over the years, but there's been a lot of talent. You know, and
Yeah.
he was a very artistic guy. Came from artistic sort of sculpture background and stuff, and he was out
did
there.
make nice
but he's
stuff.
skilled dude.
As much as I wanted to give him shit, and as much as I did give him shit.
Yeah, you guys did clunky.
I
there was
just-
another
there's-
oil and water thing
Yeah.
going on there. Yeah, that's
there's
another
a few.
theme.
Yeah, there's a common denominator there for a while. It was me.
But the chassis stuff with you, Jimmy, definitely clicked. I mean, it wasn't long before you were clearly a standout. Like, dude, this guy's got it.
Yeah.
This dude's got it going on. The welding, I'd say you're right there neck and neck with Squared. I haven't looked at it through a helmet to see if you're.
Not as shaky.
Shaky,
I'll give it to him. I don't know how he does with the shake.
Yeah, but the finished product is, dude, it's top notch. I mean,
Yeah.
some of the best stuff that's come out of Roadster Shop over the past, several years has been, through your hands. I mean, you're
Yeah.
a phenomenal TIG welder, and you've done a lot of amazing chassis work. So you're just, both you guys are sort of examples of just either got it or you don't. We've seen a lot of guys come through the shop, and some guys get clicks, some guys it doesn't.
The thing I think I've always been most impressed with both of you guys, Jimmy for sure on the chassis side of things, just because of our we have more interaction on that way. Just a clinical machine, kind of like not a lot of drama, not a lot of bullshit, and
Right.
not a lot of conversation about anything. It's like, hey, chassis build.
done.
Chassis gets built, and it's
Yeah. Yeah.
a lot of figuring out, on your own, like manage yourself, just like, and it's done. If a problem arises, handle it correctly. It's just like, I mean, you'd had a lot of chassis under your belt, obviously by that time too,
Oh,
but
yeah,
it still was like, there's just in the way you clipped your bay, the way it's like,
Maybe that bled over from Little Mike.
I'd say so, yeah, a lot of that definitely bled over.
Little
from
bit of an
Mike,
OCD
thinking-
thing
Yeah,
going on,
thinking
which
for
is
that. I mean,
certain-
I'm a little OCD myself. When it comes to things, my garage is a little crazy.
Yeah.
But
can we get this garage to look like your garage?
dude, I would love to, man.
Like over
I
here?
would love to. The organization is ridiculous.
I think Jimmy's
but-
ship has sailed
Yeah,
on.
I've tried the first couple weeks I was in this position. I tried real hard, and nobody seems to want to.
It's
Might have another shot for you coming up.
yeah, that's tough to juggle. I mean, the volume, the pace, it's sort of, sometimes that's the cleanliness can be the last thing to look at.
Yeah.
That's one thing. It's not exactly always
did,
true, however, but one thing George Poteet always talked about.
Keep saying George's voice.
I can't do George's voice. He would always talk about how there's two ends of the spectrum. Either too clean and organized of a shop. He says they're not getting shit done, right?
Yeah.
They're not doing anything. They're just cleaning and trying to make a show.
Yeah.
And then there's too shitty of a shop. He's like, they're never going to get anything done, right? They're hunting for parts. So there's that proper balance of,
Shittiness and unshittiness.
yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Just tell there's work going on there.
Right.
Yeah.
Stuff's happening.
Organized
But they're,
chaos.
You're paying attention, cleanliness. I think the same thing goes, all the guys, you can tell who are the standouts. You can tell by how they dress, how dirty they are at the end of the day, as long as they're not in like frame rail department where you're just going to get
Yeah.
filthy. But
I don't know. Kellen defies that a little bit.
yeah.
Just a little bit.
Kellen's still Kellen's got his sort of dojo, though,
Yeah.
like his.
He knows what he's doing. Nobody else can go in his bay and work.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that.
If you move
Nobody
that
else can work
washer-
in that bay.
If you move that washer, he will know.
Oh, he will know, and
Yeah, even though it's in a pile of 1,000 washers.
he will know that one's moved.
Jimmy-
Everybody does, you create your own, your kind of own ecosystem in your bay, and everybody's got their own style. The welds based on, who did it. Based on their welds, and
It's a signature.
it's kind of the same cadence, this amount, and it's interesting at scale to see kind of all those, work in harmony. It's also difficult, and kind of where we're going to get into this next kind of chapter of coming from just to get it done, coming from positive but competitive background, right? And being like, well, if you can do that many, I can do one more. And I used to do this, and I used to do this, and I could do this. Same thing on the chassis side, and not just you, but also being a part of a standard, right? And you know, as those things change, and you know, new people come in, and you grow, and you have a larger team than we had, and then also managing that team, it's difficult to kind of be like, you were once with them. There's all kinds of different nuances. It's difficult, but you were once a part of the team. Now you've got to make sure that you've got buy-in, you know, not be the dickhead manager.
Yeah, right.
Right? Because it's obviously going to be like, oh, yeah, got yourself an office job, you know.
Be nice.
And but then also, you know, holding to the same standard that you were accustomed to, and you know, you don't want to be the old man and be like, well, man, back in the day we used to do this, but at the same time, back in the day we used to do this,
Exactly,
you know.
Yeah.
And you've done a really good, both of you guys have done a really good job with that. And there's been, you know, growing and maturity along with that. Because it's difficult to be like, say what you want to say, but sometimes you got to say it in a different way.
Yeah. I get that.
Do you?
Yeah.
I think that's
I get that
my
to a certain point.
That's
though.
my outlet with you, because I have to adhere to that like all day long. With you, I do get to just say it exactly how I want to fucking say it.
So that's not filtered, huh?
No, oh no. That is straight from the barrel.
Are you fucking crying? No.
No, I guess allergies.
Yeah.
But I mean, it is. I want to talk through that on, you know, some specific stuff of like, you know, there comes to individual production numbers, right? Of like, well, these chassis should take this much time, you know, but then there's the nuance of it's a new guy and then changing stuff, and you're like, he's showing promise, and you know, you guys have done a really good job, and I'd like to hear some of your side of like that process of how hard, if it was. You might be like, it's fucking easy for me.
I mean, it's definitely hard. I kind of, you know, throwing new guys in new roles and stuff like that. I have a problem with myself that everybody knows how to do those jobs, kind of thing. You know, everybody has that ability to figure it the fuck out and just keep rolling with it.
Times have changed.
Yeah, that's not a thing anymore, man.
Yeah.
It's a lot of I don't want to say hand holding on certain projects, but there's a lot of hand holding here and there, which is fine. I mean, everybody's got to learn. Everybody learns their own way, and that's
Right.
not a problem. It's just kind of a lot different from having, when I was building small parts, Adam throwing some parts on my head and being, hey man, this is fucked up, fix it. I'm like, all right, cool. I got to figure out how I fucked that up, fix that problem. I'm not going to go tell Kyle I fixed or fucked up the problem, because now he's got to cut me out more parts and he's going to be yelling at me. So I'm just cutting apart some shit and fixing it myself, making it look like nothing happened. Where some of these guys, where it's like, you know,
What's the problem? Can't you just cut out another one?
yeah, it's cut out another one. It's like, well, you just bent it a little bit off the line, man. Just fudge just a little bit, make this work, blah, blah, blah. It's like, there's a lot of that I definitely have a problem with myself, just trying to learn everybody's skill level, you know? I think I've definitely been doing a little better job at that, I hope.
There's a lot more tolerance, I feel like, nowadays. It's like we have to, I mean, in not in a bad way, but it's just, you just have to learn how to tolerate some of the things that you didn't tolerate yourself when you were learning these things.
Yeah.
You can look at the growth of the company as a whole, though, and see like,
that's exactly what I was
because
saying.
you look at engineering's gotten better, so you can say with almost complete certainty that the design of that part is not incorrect. The etch line on that part is correct. Like, the part is good. Mm-hmm. It's just gotten better now, and even then the guys have gotten better.
Yeah.
There's fewer, but that used to be something that was almost you know better than me, but it was a daily occurrence that, hey, this got bent backwards, hey, this doesn't fit. The processes have gotten better, the people have gotten better. We've gotten more dialed in, I think, as a whole, that those parts move through some pretty damn complex parts seamlessly.
And that's why, I mean, obviously that's another reason why production has gone the way it's gone, is because of dialing that stuff in. And it was always the worst too, because the way, for those that aren't fully aware of how the operation works, you know, as small parts run through their course, you know, they're bending those and welding them to prints, and then binning those parts to number and kind of staging those. So some of that stuff might be done 3, 4, 5 days before the chassis builder starts building the chassis. They build them the way they build them. Chassis builder grabs his rails, grabs his front end, and grabs his small parts, right? he could be. Generally, the way it worked is it's a Friday at 3:30, and it's the last part that he needs to weld on, and those rear shock mounts are the ones that were bent, wrong or whatever. Or you didn't mirror them, and you got two lefts, whatever it was. So there's not really it's a way to catch it until it's right at the wrong fucking time. So that's generally the time of like, shit, I know he's about to duck out because it's 3:30 on a Friday, and I'd much rather have just a part cut really, really quick and welded so we could get this chassis done, because then on Monday you can come in and start. That's the kind of where it becomes a like, yep, a lot of blame to point. Maybe it was the press brake operator, maybe it was a small parts guy, whatever. But right now, let's just get this. You don't see that near as often, if ever.
At the same time, the capacity of things have kind of challenged it as well. When you're cutting things out and you're stressed out because that 120 chassis that we used to cut isn't 120 chassis, but you're still at the limitations of a plasma table.
Right.
And we just couldn't capacitate that stuff as much anymore. Once upon a time when Dean used to have time to draw dicks, we don't have that time.
Yeah, there's no time for horsing around.
You can't do that anymore. And now we got to keep that number going every single year. And now it's getting to the point where this plasma table just can't keep up anymore, and which leads to the next levels of things and new processes and getting after.
Yeah, well, take me through that, because I think we're talking a lot about speed and quantity, because that's there's certainly an element there of lead times, keeping up with lead times, getting stuff out the door, but at the same time, the equipment, the processes, everything has sort of scaled to cover both. We've got to get stuff done, we've got to hit some lead times, but we have to increase the quality of the Roadster Shop product. Mm-hmm. And when you look at the leap from the plasma to the laser, like the plasma ultimately cut speed, like the plasma could keep up with it, but I think where we fell off was where you start looking at like, hey, how much time are guys spending deburring parts? How inaccurate are parts? How many jigs are required to make parts? So the transition to the laser was a huge move. I'd say, the focus was primarily the quality of the chassis and what we could do, how we could expand our capabilities. The byproduct was that it made things happen a hell of a lot quicker.
That was one of the biggest turning points I think we had, for sure. I mean, from the standpoint of fabricating these chassis, I mean, the RS logos, I think, was the first thing we pulled out of that machine. It was, let's take an RS logo.
I do like RS logos.
And put them side
Guilty
by
of the RS logos.
I think you headed that too. So, but we took an RS logo out of a Tri-5 mid plate, I remember this vividly, and put them next to it side by side, and Jeremy's like, oh, hell yeah, like, this is awesome, and like, I remember you made a Facebook post, and I'm like, dude, Jeremy never makes a Facebook post. Like, dude. And
I did make a Facebook post of the RS TV stand you made.
Oh, yeah.
That's Jimmy welded that, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Fucking beautiful.
Yeah, it was actually Cody.
I welded something, though. It wasn't something.
Can we just let's romanticize.
Let's not talk about
just
Cody.
It was Jimmy. I was wrong.
Oh, it was the table. It's Chris Gray's table. That's what I was thinking of.
No, but afterwards, we held them side by side. I remember Josh walking over, and you're like, "Yeah, man, it's pretty cool. It's pretty sweet." Like, it's like you don't understand. Like, this is huge right now.
Big change.
Just by and obviously you understand, but it's just it was just the RS logo in itself, an entity, was like, wow, this is going to be next level. Now, no one's going to bitch about anything being out of town. It's going to, because the curve is so tight and everything. And then the first complaint came in, made me a super asshole.
What was that first complaint?
It was shoot, I think it was a rounded hole on an IFS cross member, and I'm like, look, man, like, these aren't pierce points anymore. These are just absolute dialed in holes. He's like, well, it's just not, the bolt's not going through. You got the wrong damn bolt, man. Like, it's
sometimes you get those ovaled ones.
Yeah.
Oval bolts?
Yeah.
You got to throw those out. That's a bad one.
Will gets a lot of things.
I was going to just let it slide and see if any. Yeah, that's a bad one.
Yeah, but honestly, that was the biggest change in what I thought was the quality of our product too, because we knew we could TIG weld. I mean, we could weld the shit out of anything. Everything was structurally sound, over-engineered, just absolutely beautiful. But it just made everything that much more nicer for our clientele to have something to.
Well, it really set the stage for everything. It really should be. It's almost like a timeline thing. There's before laser and after laser. It's a completely change in everything that the Roadster Shop did.
Yep.
It's set into motion, like changes across the board. I mean, engineering wise, now are rethinking how to build things, how to design things, and then, slowly but surely you're going back, because obviously at that point you're going forward, but then you're still building some old stuff. Like, man, you know what? This thing needs to be we need to be some redesign, right? There's more efficient and better looking, better quality ways to build some of this stuff.
So every time you get that capability, you end up making a better product once you learn it, figure out what else you can do better and solve more problems, and then it just makes a better product.
Right back to Smart Mike, though. You give him new toys, he's going to figure out some cool ways to use them. So he's definitely done that.
Yeah, there's two things. If you give us space and equipment, we will maximize it and find its limitation, use the hell out of it.
Except the vacuum sealing machine. That one's yet to be.
Right.
That one's still on the shelf.
That one just didn't.
It's still on the shelf.
That one really never got wings.
Its day will come.
I know. I'm not. It will be used 100%.
Watch, and when it is used, it will be epic. I promise you that.
You're setting the stage for some pretty.
Yeah,
it's gonna be too small. We're going to go to a bigger one.
It's coal powered.
We've got something.
I think we cut the cord off of it anyway because we needed a longer extension cord.
Yeah, I had Jimmy wire that up. I had a little wiring job for you, Jimmy. We've got a product right now that
I know
is going to be
I'm just throwing shots.
Packed and will be game changer.
It'll probably be in a box.
You think so?
Yeah, it needs to be in a box and some foam.
It's
better.
Say that.
You like a box, right?
Yeah.
That's not a pack. That's not a.
Can
not
you
a
vacuum
pack.
seal
That's
the
not a
box?
I say vacuum seal the box.
There you go.
Yeah, best of
I
both
mean, you
worlds.
can. It's probably a little overkill, but we could do it just to make use of the machine. Absolutely. But no, you're right. It just sets into motion and makes you rethink like how things are done and move into different stuff. You on Jimmy moving into management, and then we're gonna get into your transition as well, Kyle. You had significant chassis under your belt and significant milestones in Roadster Shop history along the way. And in full transparency, you turned down the first offer of management. And I tried really hard. And I generally take not getting my way pretty well. So I just kind of moved past that.
That's the thing about you is you usually just roll over.
Yep. I'm like, oh well.
Situation
You know
like
what? I
that,
tried. Yeah. That's incorrect.
Jody says that all the time.
I do.
Yes. You're just you're a pushover.
It's so easy to get along with.
I don't like to.
Kyle, would you agree with that?
No comment.
I'm staying out of that.
Super easy to get along with.
Troubled waters.
Just agree that I'm right to my face and MF me behind my back, and we will be great. Let's just get to the. But no, and I didn't. I didn't like it. I understood it. I didn't like it, but I also thought that you were wrong. I was like, I don't think he's giving himself. And I didn't know if it was a confidence thing or it was not wanting the responsibility thing,
right?
Or a little bit of everything. But I just was like, damn it, this sucks because, I think this is the right path. But at the same time, dude, we've always talked about this. We've talked about internally, you can't force somebody to do take on a job or something like that. You can't talk them into something. They might do it for a short time, but if they don't really want to do it, then it's going to come back to bite you. Right. And so we pivoted and we did some other different things. And then opportunity arose second time around and, kind of like, I don't like being told no once. I definitely don't like being told no twice. So kind of like, me and Phil talked, and Jeremy as well. We kind of was like, man.
Yeah, I was like, Josh, you cannot do it at gunpoint. Like, I know it's persuasive, but you can't.
What if I hold it sideways?
No, it's even worse. And remember, I grabbed the gun.
You turned it.
Yeah.
I remember that. But I came to you, and we talked, and it was a completely different conversation then. And I know you said, hey, I need to think about it. But even at that point, I was like, oh, he's gonna think about it, but he's doing it. Like
Honestly,
I could tell.
I came up there and I knew the conversation was coming.
Yeah.
I knew it was, what was all going on, and pretty much had it set in my head that I was going to take that position. First time around, I was on the fence about it and didn't take it because I didn't want the extra responsibility. Just had a little kid going on and all the stuff going on at home. Just didn't seem like the right fit at the time.
Yeah.
But
well, things happen for a reason.
Yeah.
And I mean, I think it's definitely worked out for everybody.
Yeah, why walk when you can run, Jimmy? I mean, shit.
That's right. Yeah, what did I think? Yeah.
I think you were cautiously optimistic. I'm speaking for you, and correct me at any time and all the times that I'm wrong.
Just let Jimmy say it.
I know. I'm
He's
setting.
right there.
Nah, it's fine. It's
We'll bring him. We'll bring him in here.
How did you feel?
Good.
Great.
There's like a process to this.
Gotcha. Got it.
Podcast master.
He's
Over here.
I could be.
Josh is trying to implement something.
No,
It's
it's
a
just
process. It's a podcast process.
this is a
Yeah.
process. I think after talking to you that you were cautiously optimistic, but I could tell that you had already some ideas, right? And is that true? Were you had a little bit of confidence, but at the same time, like being cautious of like, all right, there's ways to do this right, and there's ways to do this wrong. And take me through the first day. Like, what was your thoughts that next?
Oh man, first day, like I started in the position.
Yeah.
It was, as usual, the training was awesome. Of little Mike not doing anything for me to train at all. No, I love that guy, but
I was going to say, you're the only one
he was
that
2
can say
feet out the door already. So
Daggers. Daggers.
We appreciate you showing up with a suit on. I mean, it looks.
yeah, I want to look professional, look the part.
Suit was, I thought the suit was a little weird. You like it as much?
I mean, and he did give you the as he was peeling out of the driveway.
totally,
so like it was.
It was
After
over the roof.
4 hours
Yeah.
of training. Hey man, you got this. Good to go. Text me if you need anything.
It's not the first
Yeah.
person that's done that.
Yeah.
But
What do you think about tuxedo T-shirts for managers?
It's not a bad idea.
do
Little
this.
RS on
You know,
there.
that's what Kellen drew Josh as his first cartoon of Josh. He drew him with a tuxedo.
Tuxedo
Yeah.
T-shirt. Yeah.
I've never seen that one.
Yeah.
Pretty good one.
I have it on my phone.
Do you? Fucking, of course you do. You've got it made into a poster, I'm sure.
It's a voodoo
Has
doll.
he ever done one of me?
No, he has.
Jimmy, come on.
No,
he doesn't have one of you.
I don't think
I
I'd
haven't
like to
seen one
see
of
it.
you.
I don't
Not
think he's
Phil
done one
or
of
you.
Phil. Yeah.
No.
Definitely me. Definitely Jimmy.
Oh yeah. You got me and little Mike connected
That is-
together. at
Oh
one of
yeah,
them.
he made you.
I
A
still got
single
that one.
person.
Yeah.
That
yeah.
is probably
Jimmy with hair or Jimmy without hair?
Jimmy with a
With
hat.
3
With a
lines,
hat
he can
glued
capture
head.
somebody's essence.
it's honest to God probably the most unbelievable talent I've ever seen.
It's really incredible.
Yeah.
Kellen's ability to draw people, it's because they're almost like that John Lennon. What's the? There's like a famous
Yeah.
John Lennon kind of sketch
The-
where it's like it's very abstract. It's just a few
is that
lines.
guy?
It's him. Yeah, I know what you're talking
It's
about.
a famous artist guy.
Yeah. But his
Just
ability,
like a profile.
Yeah.
his ability to draw somebody with such little detail and capture
Completely
every
nail it.
single aspect of that individual.
There was
You
one
can walk
person
in,
that
I'll
didn't
see
like
him.
it, though.
I was the same. But I mean, looking at Bird Hair's drawing, it was complete. It was awesome. It was Bird Hair. I'm sorry, but it was you,
and the
man.
best.
The worst thing he did, though, was get mad about it because then they
Because it went
just
everywhere.
showed.
It was all over the
every jig he took.
every jig, the time clock,
He
everything he
took
touched.
laser
it was-
cut scraps and still welded one
It
together.
was a little excessive.
Yeah.
This is one of those opportunities. Ellie has got to jump in here. We need to collect some of
Kellen's
Kellen's
drawings.
finest work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I think the world needs to see it. Kellen is
They
a
do.
true. He not only is an unbelievable craftsman, a great dude, but that is a skill set like I've never seen before.
And the best part about it is, it's most of it was done on a dry erase board.
Yeah.
Too, so
Yeah.
it's
Yep.
it's. I have it all.
I'm going to
I'll-
request. I'll probably regret this, but I'm going to request a.
Yeah, you're gonna regret it.
Maybe I
I
should.
wouldn't do that.
Yeah. Thinking about requesting a version of me.
He knocked out on it second. It's just,
I think.
it's a
I think you're.
small
Gonna,
one.
I think you're gonna be disappointed.
You think so?
Because you're looking for it. You need to like.
Yeah, it
you just
needs
need
a
to like.
surprise.
I
let
want to
it
see it in the wild.
Yeah.
I just
Yeah.
want to see it.
It's like, hey,
As long
check
as it's
this
not
out.
fucking terribly offensive.
Yeah, I mean, Josh Schottenkirk hung his on the lift when he scans things. His is
Yeah,
on there. Yeah,
All right.
Yeah, so you just
Kellen's off for a little bit, but when he
yeah. Hey, Kellen,
You got some time right now.
Draw one of Jeremy.
Requesting.
and Phil's coming with it too. It's not just me.
So back to first day. What were you most short of the lack of training? What were you most nervous about?
Pretty much just how the rest of the shop was going to take it. I mean, I worked side by side, all those guys down there for years, and I had respect with all of them, but that respect doesn't always transfer over when you get in that management role.
Yeah,
and I think that was my biggest hang up. But I mean, I think everybody quickly showed me that respect, and it was a complete 180 of what I thought it was going to be. I mean, even the guys that I thought I was going to have an issue with, I don't have an issue with. And I think that's just a lot of it was to do with me being on the floor for so long,
yeah,
and actually working side by side and helping them out, and not being a complete asshole the whole entire time.
It's amazing. It's amazing how they act when you just can make sure everybody can stay working and
Right.
get them the things they
I
need.
say that's the other thing too. Yeah, keeping the guys fed is just that's
Yeah.
all they want. They
That's
just
it.
want to work. If they don't have work for a little bit, they're going to be pissed off.
Yep.
Within an hour.
Yeah.
So
100%.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that where I've always said, and Kyle, I think I've told you this before. Whether I'm right or wrong, I've always said that respect is taken; it's not necessarily earned. And we sort of proved that. You guys talk about MPH, Mr. Potato Head. And nobody really loved Mr. Potato Head, but here we are talking about how we all respect him.
Yeah.
Because he was good at what he did. He did it efficiently. Did it fast. And Jimmy, I think you certainly earned it, right? You were, from a personality standpoint, everybody sort of flocked to you. You were always a leader in the chassis department. But when you just do it and do it well, regardless of whether people love you or hate you, whatever your personality is, if you're good at what you do and the best at what you do, people are going to fucking respect it.
Yeah.
And no matter what, and it's
Yeah, I think
it's
that,
the way it
that
goes.
showed. Yeah.
What were you most surprised about getting in? Global Shop?
Global Shop, yeah, the amount of not
Surprise.
even Global Shop, the fucking folders, man. The folders everywhere that need to be somewhat organized and
You
put
guys
together.
thought I was
don't
just like
understand
fucking
what the
playing
hell.
with those things.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought it was just your little side
Well,
project, your little fetish
Wasn't
up there. I
he
don't
just
know.
playing with them?
I thought
This is
yeah,
your
I was just
opportunity
playing
to
with
say
it,
you're
yeah.
just playing with them.
I'm telling you, the folders are we're
folders
getting
are
to the
different
point where
animal, man.
it's about to be no more folders.
That'd be great.
The
It's
day's
a new
coming.
process.
Yeah. It's
You
new
gotta
process.
implement something.
and
But,
implementation would be
Yeah.
But I mean, that's where me and you had some great talks, whatever. And I loved that part of it because you kind of see in the other side, right? And
Oh, yeah.
kind of seeing the folders. There's a lot of folders, but kind of getting those
I got
organized,
a
and
shit ton of folders.
you have 0 folders. you've got a handful of files. You have 0 folders.
If there's something that's moved more times in this shop, it's those folders.
Oh god, yeah.
They've
dude.
had to be moved.
We should
yeah.
put an air tag on them and just see how many miles they get.
Once it took about a year for them to leave Phil's office. Phil held on to them tight for a little while, and then once
Phil's
they
got a shit ton of files, so
Yeah,
it's
that's
like
a
I
lot
think
of
he,
files in there.
I think he was just trying to increase
in his file size. Yeah. But once they moved, they had to, But again, seeing that kind of from a bigger picture side of things, and how everything feeds together, and it's kind of like a ballet, and it's more than just you and your chassis, or even you and your chassis department. There's a lot of moving
No,
parts.
it's pretty
and
incredible. Yeah, seeing behind the scenes and actually see what it takes. That I thought it was just, hey, here's a chassis, build it. No, it's a lot more than just, there's a lot more than just, hey, build this chassis. There's a lot of moving parts behind the scenes that I try to explain to the guys a little bit that actually care. But they still don't understand what the hell I do up there. They think I just sit up there and play Tetris. But
well, it's a little. I mean, it's a little bit.
Remember when you used to
folders.
earn your
Yeah.
paycheck, Jimmy?
Well, it's a little bit. It's a little bit like whack-a-mole. If you had to hit a 3 at the same time perfectly every time, like it's very, as long as you can do that cadence and make sure everything feeds from both ends, it works. But go ahead.
Finish there.
No,
I thought you were done.
No, I'm done. I am done.
How much of your experience dealing with it for that long has kind of helped insight on how to make things better, that maybe you saw things from the other side that me or Josh didn't see, and you're like, hey, I'm doing this, it's taking a lot of extra time, or if it was presented in this manner, it'd be so much easier for the fabricator to do.
I mean, no, there's definitely a lot of
That's a
that
good
just on
question.
the paperwork side of things. Just making sure all those, like, if it's a narrow, that should actually calls out it's a narrow, not just somewhere in the sheet that it might reflect that it's narrow. Just kind of nailing down all those little things that, once it gets down on the floor, that chassis is going to be ready to build, and it's not going to have 10 million questions tied to that chassis on what it actually is going to be. Just a lot of communication between sales. I have been kind of helping out with the quality control department. A lot of help from him, catching a lot of those mistakes of, hey, this was supposed to be this, it's this, we need to fix this paperwork. Now I can, get with Steve. We can update that paperwork and all the paperwork moving forward that, maybe Josh wouldn't really see on that part because he doesn't have that chassis building experience of being down on the floor. And that's just a lot of that.
That was big. Honestly.
He came up in the frustration. I remember, it was probably 10 years ago before he put in the new ERP system, and it was, all right, we're going to build this chassis. Shit, it's a narrow front end. Somebody built a wide front end. We've got 20 sets of Chevelle front and rear rails, but nobody built mids.
Right,
It was just
right.
constantly
It's-
never having all the right pieces to build something. Everyone was busy. We had stuff going on everywhere in the shop, but
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's making sure everything actually funnels down into the correct locations and get it out the door. It's a lot of moving parts.
Yeah, it's quite the symphony.
Yeah.
You think about how that all comes together.
Kyle, your side, you went from, running the laser table and, in production of chassis fabrication. And then when we moved facilities, we went through some changes and workaround and had we had an opening. And we had several people try their hand at what needed to be done.
Yeah.
And we had a conversation and said, I think that Kyle can do this. Because this was the conversation in full honesty, full transparency. Everything that shop needed was exactly what you can do and what your mentality is and the right amount of pressure that needs. However, also, and again, the other thing, there needs to be a tweak on the messaging,
On the delivery.
On the delivery. Not the message. The message is good. How are we going to serve that message? And that's me and you had that actual conversation. And
did
I
Josh
knew
change after that?
Josh and I crossed a bridge that day, honestly.
well before then.
Let's talk through that. How did that?
No,
We can't. I don't give a shit. Kyle did not like me. We can absolutely talk about it.
Just Kyle.
It's,
Oh shit!
God
Let's
damn.
fucking
Let's get after
It's a
it.
big table. Let's throw all the dirty laundry on it.
No, honestly, Josh and I just never seen eye to eye, and there's no sugarcoating it. It's just we beat two different drums, and neither of us, I felt.
I can't even play the drums.
Me neither. I did play the snare,
I can play the drums.
and that's why you're our boss. But honestly, we just never saw eye to eye because I think it was just the A-type kind of personalities going head to head, and we always had the same goal in mind, and we always wanted to accomplish success. We always wanted to knock out things, but just in our own ways, and we just never really cared to, or at least I can speak for myself here. I didn't really care to hear what you have to say because I felt like it was the same way, returning back. So, but after a while, it's once you shake off the shit and get through it, and you just realize that hey, we're just trying to make this place this shit, and really just build this place into what we both think it needs to be. I mean, I don't think we've had a bad conversation since.
No.
And just after that conversation and going into it, it was just it's just like the laser table or the plasma table. There was a problem at hand that needed to be solved. There was a lack thereof of work that was happening or whatever the case may have been. and I am not objective to kind of solve those problems that the shop really needs to be resolved. So I, took it upon myself and spoke with Jeremy, spoke with you, and thought that, if there's a problem that needs to be worked out, let's fucking work this out. Let's rub our heads together and actually get this stuff done, because it's not RS1, it's not RS2, it's the Roadster Shop.
Right. I mean, we worked through that, a little bit before even the RS2 thing came around or whatever. So we were in a different space. And I remember we went over to RS2, and I was very specifically wanted to go through like the 4 or 5 major hurdles that we constantly encounter, right? And some of that was organizational and the staging of the chassis, and then how the flow through was, and then some of the production that needed to happen, with powder coating and assembly and a couple of the other stages. Very briefly, just kind of said, hey, this is how it works. This is always an issue. This is always an issue. This right here, for whatever reason, we keep trying, it can't be fixed. At the end of the day, I said, those are the things that need to be fixed. What we're asking is, let's try not to lose employees, right? Unless they do something fucking stupid. However, they're pretty talented. They've been around for a while. Let's get everybody on the same page. How you do that, it's your show. And that was the conversation. Like, you can do this.
Yeah.
And me and you had the conversation. Like, dude, I want to say the same shit the same way you do sometimes. Yeah. But like, now if that happens, you're going to have to be assembling all those chassis. So that's there's a way to get through. And I mean, dude, I could not. I mean, I remember I've done nothing but sing your praises, since then. Tell them all the time, whatever, come back like, dude, that shit's like running like a sewing machine, right? And then when the problems, it's never going to eliminate problems. Problems happen, right? Of course. But when the problems do happen, I mean, we've all kind of worked really well together. And the kind of the unwritten rule when anybody of management or any of us are dealing with somebody is like, we always come to us. Hey, this is fucked up. I think we can fix it a couple of these ways. What are your thoughts? Like,
yeah,
got a possible solution, or even it's already being handled, just letting versus this broke. How did it break? It's just broke. It's a bad one. got a bad one.
Someone should really do something about
it.
Yeah,
somebody should figure this one out. I don't know.
And you've done the same way. You're like, hey, identified a problem. This is something to think. Got an idea. Thinking about doing it this way. 99.9% of the time or whatever is like, man, it sounds like a fucking great idea. Do it, right? There's other times I'm like, ugh. What about if we tweak it this way? Because this right here is going to happen if we do that. And you're like, oh, yeah, okay, I see that. You're right. What if we do it this way? I'm like, oh, yeah, okay, let's.
It's bouncing around ideas.
It's super easy because at the end of the day, another thing that we kind of talked about through our like transition of working together, and I get it. That's why we kind of work. Another
good pull.
Yeah, good. That's just for the inside. But because we talked about it, before, especially on the assembly side, and we talked about it on the fabrication side too. Is the guy that spent his money, 6 months ago, 5 months ago, right, to the salesman, does not give a flying fuck about what your attitude is or my attitude is, or if you think it should be done this way or you think it should be done this way, blah, blah. What we have to do is get him the highest quality product in the least amount of time and make his experience good. So all of this is like besides the point. I don't have a roadshow. That logo,
Trading Post Lounge.
That logo, yeah, it is, the Trading Post Lounge is what. But the Roadster Shop is what matters, right? So we can put all of our, and as long as we can work that way, we can leave here at 5 o'clock. And if we just don't get along, we just don't get along. But in this doors, we got to do what needs to be done to take care of those customers, and that's at that point, shit just works because that's all that matters. You don't cash credit, right? You don't cash. It was my idea, so I'm going to go and cash this idea.
It doesn't work that way.
Nobody gives a fuck. Customer doesn't give a fuck.
That's the realest thing I can tell all the guys that are working. It's not my chassis. It's not your chassis.
Right.
You have your staple on it, and as well as I have mine. Maybe not physically, but At the end of the day, this is somebody's car. This is somebody's passion. This is someone's dream. They couldn't afford this 10 years ago, but they can now. There's so many different stories that go with our chassis and that go out. And the fact that we can contribute in the best way possible, and if there's a problem, we can make it even better and learn from it and keep on going. And
that's what's cool about like when you do customer pickups and stuff and getting to meet these. Then it's like
it's
putting that personality behind it. Like, oh,
well, that's
it's
honestly, that's Kyle's sweet spot. Kyle's got that. Kyle is a people.
He ain't met no
person.
Enemies ever.
I mean, that is probably the thing that I hear the most, the feedback, whether it's us going to dinner and Kyle is best boys with the busboy, the waiter, the valet guy. I mean, everybody loves Kyle, because you just know how to engage with people, treat people. And I know when we send somebody to RS2, regardless of who that individual is, I think that person has a positive experience with you as the lead man over there.
As long as it's not a cab driver in Vegas, I think they have probably a pretty good.
They have a great time. I don't know what's your
Definitely not the Uber guys out there, man.
It's knowing when to turn it on and turn it off.
It's always, I'll get the front. I'm like, damn it. It's going to be a fucking conversation.
I do those are,
My man.
the Uber rides.
I had a guy riding the sidewalk in Vegas.
Yeah, we did.
But no,
Kyle's a realistic grizzly bear body that turns around and it's like a teddy bear face on it. Scared.
We do have a lot of positive comments on the interactions of with you and Kyle, and a lot of with Denise and with Eva and Maria, and that's we've talked about that a bunch of times. It's like you're the last person to interact with that customer. You're the last person to do things. We had this meeting the other day, and it's like. You might think that the way you put those nails in don't mean shit, right? But when the guy's been waiting that 5 months and he spent that much money and those doors swing open to get that chassis, those 4 nails on the end of that board right there is the first thing he sees. Or the way that sticker's put on that crate is the first thing he sees. You might think it's not a big deal. As long as it sticks on there, it could be half-ass crooked. And at the end of the day, half-ass crooked, not the end of the world. But when the customer that paid, what he paid and waited what he waited, it's a representation of what might be. You're like, we can't even give a shit about putting the sticker on, right? So those little things, and it seems sometimes they seem anal, and you're like, man, I can't believe this guy's jumping my ass for dumb shit like this. But it's the last thing that you guys do is the first things that guy sees. Where the box is strapped down. And there's a lot of shit. The first things that we do, the guy doesn't, it's the most important, like the engineering and some of the other kind of stuff, some of the most important stuff. But it's not the first thing the guy sees.
Yeah, absolutely.
First thing he saw when he maybe bought the chassis, online or at a show or something like that. But when he's getting his, like that.
It's a lot different getting to build somebody's want, not build their need. This is a aspirational product they've been dreaming about for a long time and spent a bunch of time on the internet looking at it, researching it. And it's like you want to have that aha moment when you open it up and the lights come on. And
it's exactly what it is.
We should put lights in it.
That'd be cool.
Little mercury switch.
Yeah.
Fireworks.
We kind of had that conversation with Dave, Trading Post Lodge, where you're like, you have a restaurant in a vacation town. Like, on your worst day at work, that's still somebody else's like vacation and the best time of their life, and they're going to you for a good job. So you've got to be providing that to them, and it's hard to reframe that with everything else going on and keep that at the forefront.
It's all different, but all the same. I mean, it really is. Every time we got a guy that comes up, whether it's in like some rusted out square body Chevy that's
That's mine, by the way.
Not yours.
With a solid axle front end.
Which one?
He's just getting off from work. He was just cutting down logs. He's just logging up in the hills of Illinois and showing up to pick up his
drywall.
Sheetrock.
One did show up with sheetrock. No joke. But or pulling up in a Denali or whatever the case may be. The clientele is from Mild to Wild. You get the garage guys, you get the big time builders, you get everybody in between. And honestly, like the things that we're able to do for every single person in between that spectrum is just awesome. And seeing satisfaction and their gratitude and just like completing something that they feel like they've never seen in their life before because they haven't, and then finally revealing it and showing them, and to see the look on their face is just, that's enough for me. I mean, that's what does it for me. And I know the sales guys are probably numb to it because they see it all the time, and that's just the way that the sales market goes. But absolutely, like having your hands on it, knowing what went into it, knowing the frame rails that were built for it, knowing the front ends that were TIG welded, every single piece and part and thing that was done all the way to this point to their delivery has been super satisfying, and making sure that the last possible piece of the puzzle is just making them leave with a smile on their face, because they're going to drive away for 12 hours or wherever it is, and the last thing they're going to think about is, hey, go build something badass, or hey, go handle this thing the way it should be handled, or drive the shit out of this thing, or
enjoy it the way you're running.
And that's what does it for me. So yeah, it's it's nice.
Phil's talking about is, I mean, you got this is an aspirational thing for the person, or it could be their first build or their seventh build, whatever it is. They're excited to do it. It's not a need. No point in time they're like,
it's not,
damn it, I got to get another chassis. That's something they want to do. So everybody that has a hand in it, all the way from sales, Brian the truck driver, engineering, crating on it stuff. What you're doing on that chassis is put it in music stuff. Like that's a one man, like one person concert. That's a single performance for a single person, right? So if you fuck that up, you can't tell them how many good concerts you did before that guy showed up, right? Because you're not gonna be like, oh, because if you talk to somebody and mistakes happen, right? I get that, but how you handle them. But if you do a shitty job on a crate or packaging the parts or doing something like that, that could have been your first mistake in 6 months, whatever, and you're like, holy shit, yeah, damn it, all right, I will try not to do it again. I haven't had any mistakes in a while. Well, that guy does not give a shit. His one time for you to perform, you fucked up, right? It's difficult. It's daunting too when you put it in those terms. Like, oh shit! So it doesn't really matter what my body of work is. It's every single time somebody's gonna see that and be like, oh shit!
And if you mess it up, you got to make it right.
Yeah,
you got to make it right. Thank God for those T-shirts, man. I'm just kidding. No, I mean, customers are pretty, compliant when it comes to. They know people make mistakes. They know this stuff's handmade, and as many times that we haven't messed up, I'm not going to lie, we have messed up. There's been times where something wasn't ready, we didn't have the right part on there, something like that has happened. And, we're all human, we all make mistakes, but, making it right and letting them know, being fully transparent, not trying to cover anything up, and actually showing forward, like, this is what happened, start to finish. This is how we screwed up. We will make it right for you. Anything else we can do for you.
Right.
I mean, that's what any business should ride at, but that's what we'll make sure we do every single time.
Talking about going to shows and stuff, or talking about with customers, going to shows, I think for all of us sales guys and you guys included, whatever, it's like a recharge, rejuvenation, kind of a realignment of why kind of we're doing this. When you actually get the feedback of some of these people, guys, let's face it, there's sometimes that you just, it's a tough week.
This is and there's been many of them lately. The recent podcast that went out with the custom shop, I think that was the one that we talked about, the jackass hand.
Oh yeah,
coming at you.
Yeah,
that resonated. I got a lot.
Did you?
I got a lot of texts of LOL, dude. I was literally saying the same thing, dude. You are in my head. Like shop owners, people don't realize that this is a very tight knit group. It's a community. And yeah, that is it's a struggle, But where you're going with that is what makes it all worthwhile. When you get out and you're at the show, you see the product in action, you see the customers enjoying the product. Kyle's been there a lot. Jimmy's building fucking motorcycles and shit all the time on the side, so he chooses to fix things and keep working.
Hey, he was at SEMA?
Yeah, he did come to SEMA.
You're not riding dirt bikes anymore, are
you?
you?
Yeah, he is.
Dirt bikes,
yes, he is.
100% he is.
No.
Is Lake County Fair
You signed a contract that said you were not doing that anymore.
His daughter's on it now, so he can't screw up.
Yeah, I can't fuck it up too bad, I think.
Yeah.
No more broken arms, maybe.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah.
I can still type though and do the computer on broken arm.
Do you
Yeah.
think
We can do
was the screws is a better means of fixing the brake though, right? Like, because we've had a lot of broken bones in the Gerber house.
Sure.
But when you absolutely fucking snap the bone,
Yeah.
the healing process is quicker when you screw it back
100%.
together.
Yeah,
Right?
they had to screw it back together, else it'd be, they said like a
You'd
year or
have
something like that
you'd have
before I
one of
could
those
actually
little-
do something with my arm.
Yeah.
No, the screws
couldn't
and
weld
the
it?
plate was, that is the way to go.
Is that thing healed? Is there?
It's healed.
do
It
you
gives me problems, whenever it's changes of weather and stuff like
Yeah.
that, I can definitely feel it.
wake up
but,
and it's aching.
yeah, I can't really throw a baseball anymore, which I'm not really concerned about.
Is that your right arm?
But, yeah.
Do you
But,
throw baseballs a lot?
No, never.
Were
Maybe
you
with my
throwing a lot of
nephew a little
baseball?
bit.
Both
My nephew.
both you fuckers, Kyle ripping fucking biceps off and
Yeah.
getting what you got sliced up the forearm. Yeah,
I got here.
God, you guys are weak.
Yeah.
Oh no! I mean, dude, this
Weak.
thing, this thing came out. It's back, baby.
They reconnected it, huh?
Yeah, did a good job. Shout out to the doctor. Illinois Bone and Joint.
Yeah, there you go. There you
Straight
go.
G.
Oh, yeah, we've been there a lot lately.
Yep.
Yeah. No, it's. I mean, do
But-
dumb shit. You win stupid
Yeah.
prizes.
Yeah.
I
But
guess,
that
you know?
your point, you get out to those shows and you see the product in action.
Yeah, going to SEMA this last year, it's kind of first time going there with a little bit of a different like mindset from management standpoint and understanding a little bit more so of the volume of some of these builders and who they are and how they're getting used. I mean, obviously you've been around, you kind of know it, but this is it's looking through a different lens a little bit than like I'm a fabricator. I fabricated some of these. Now
Yeah.
it's like, you got some weight to
Yeah.
what we're doing or whatever. How did
I was gonna say, I think the not so much this most recent time I went to SEMA. The first time I went was 2019, 2018 or something like that. I can't remember. But I built the first RS4R chassis that we debuted out there,
Yep.
and it was in the hallway. Didn't seem like it got a whole lot of attention at first, but I kind of eyeballed it. Came back around, and there's everybody just flocking over the chassis, and that really just that made my
Yeah.
whole everything I worked for on that thing, that really just showed it off right there. That was like all TIG welded first chassis we made of the RS4R. Now they're all MIG welded, but no, that was definitely an incredible experience, just seeing all that hard work that we put into that thing, that all the people appreciated it.
yeah. That was
You follow all the other shops to say like, "Hey, I'm building this chassis right
Yeah,
now," and then you see the car later on. And
Yeah, no, there's definitely a lot of that. Some of those cool chassis that came along, or like you see on the work order some of the chassis name or the shop names and stuff like that. It's like I never heard of that shop. Looked them up on Instagram and started following them, just to see where that car kind of went after it came out of my hands. Where that car kind of went was always cool little thing to watch out for.
What's your view on that, Kyle? Being out there, you've been out there a handful of times, and
Yeah.
you work with a lot of these guys. What's it like seeing it on the world stage there?
I mean, it's just like everything else. That just right at the front door at RS2. I mean, it's just that's just a bigger broadcast of it. But I mean, it's just really powerful to be part of the impact. It's just really cool to see that everything that you do, everything that you work hard on, that you think absolutely nobody sees, is actually what everybody sees and what everybody is actually praising and wants. And you created that need, and so it's just awesome to see that. And every time you go out and see it, it's people talk to you. So like, where'd you get that T-shirt from? I built that motherfucker. And we put that thing together. Oh man, like hearing those people get that excited over, it's like, fuck, dude, I'm excited too. It's like a dog wagging his tail. Fucking sick. Yeah, dude, it's really cool, isn't it? Like, it's pretty sweet. So it is good. It's awesome. You try to answer the questions, and you realize how bad of a salesman you can be when you're at shows, and like Irvin and Phil, they got the lingo down. They know all the names. They know this guy and that guy and stuff. So when you're out there and
Yeah, but it's not how bad. I mean, you say how you're not a salesman, right?
No.
You're that's not your job. But people want to hear from the guy that's responsible for building it.
Yeah.
You're telling it like it is.
Yeah.
That.
Yeah.
behind the scenes.
Yeah, and not
Yeah.
to discredit Phil Smut and Irvin, but Irvin
Yeah.
hasn't built a chassis.
No.
Does a great job. Phil's never.
Yeah. Yeah.
Phil
No,
probably
it's-
could. Phil, with those good looks, he could probably do anything.
He's probably just
You think you'd
looking-
want to put
Yeah,
that
let's
behind
look
a
at it
welding
and
helmet?
weld it.
I know, yeah. No, I don't know.
Yeah.
He'd probably. I wonder if you can get a weld. You think anybody would 3D print a welding helmet of someone's
Phil's
face with just a little, like just the eyes?
we should just get a wrap.
Is
on
that
all
you're
our
right?
helmets.
That's too pretty to cover up.
Yeah. Well, he can turn
But that's-
MIG weld to a TIG weld with his eyes, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
But that's ultimately
Yeah.
you take the salesmanship out, and that's
Yeah.
I think that is the thing with our product is that we've got great sales guys. Their job is to take care of the customer. Their job is not to sell the product. The product is designed to sell itself.
So,
We've proven it. It performs. Just look at it. You know, and that I think that's why people do want to talk to guys like you, Kyle, and you, Jimmy. They want to hear it from the source. That's why I think guys thrive on coming to RS2 to pick up their chassis, to talk to you, to hear that experience, to engage with you. You know, Jimmy, you don't have a lot of interaction with guys here, but that's what people want. They don't want. The customers are very intelligent.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to be sold on anything.
Yeah.
They made the right decision on their own.
Yeah,
Right.
They see it in the raw.
Yeah.
And they actually, want to know what it isn't, what the salesman isn't going to say, and that kind of thing.
Yep.
But it's just getting wrapped up of like, hey, am I just saying the right thing or am I not saying the right thing? But in reality, we're probably making a bigger impact than what we are psychologically thinking. So
Yeah.
Just go back to like badass, man. It's super badass. That's the answer to
Badass.
something.
So
It's
fucking
badass.
It's crazy.
It's
Badass.
sickest. Like if they're sick, it's sicker
It's
than that.
sick.
Dude. It's way
So crazy.
Badass.
super dope.
What is for
You can sling the lingo together. So
That thing's a fucking unit.
An absolute slapper.
here we
of a
go. I
unit.
thought we were going to go the entire podcast without hearing it.
Shout
That's
out.
died off. It probably got overused for a while.
It did.
Shout out to 2020 because that was the phrase of the year.
unit.
Yeah.
I like how anytime like there's a term that my kids who are 15 and 13 know, I could kind of like say it, and before it even comes out of my mouth, he's just doing that and giggling in the corner because he knows
the
exactly
pop
what it
culture.
is.
Yeah, another
You gotta stay.
What's
bottle.
Yeah.
You gotta stay with the lingo. You gotta stay ahead of these kids.
That's what I'm saying.
That's the best part. I try to like guide you through it too. Like I try my best. Like Phil,
I appreciate
you
it.
got to stay on board with me here. These kids are gonna overtake us, but in reality, I mean, shit.
What?
I think that last managers meeting when they're like, "Yeah, we got like 6, 7," and Kyle just loses it. I started
only one
laughing.
in
Nobody else had any idea what was going on.
We had our own moment. We're that cool.
Got a new bottle?
New bottle drop.
Yep.
We're fortunate enough that there are a handful of people that listen to this podcast, and every once in a while somebody will send us something local, something that means something to them. And this comes from Austin Phipps at Phipps Built, who builds some awesome stuff.
Does.
Obviously check him out
And
on
on-
Instagram.
Full transparency. This one got sent a while back.
Sometimes that happens.
Yeah, maybe a significant time back.
Yeah.
Got put in a place that it probably shouldn't have gotten, and at one of those places it gets forgot about. So it's
Easy to lose track of bottles with everything.
Well, it is. It is.
yeah.
I'll say this for future reference. Just send them to me. They'll get on here immediately because this says, "Hey Josh." This doesn't say "Hey," because if this was "Hey Jeremy," it would be.
It would have gotten a shout out.
The bottle would
100%
be
would've gotten a
featured. It
shout
would be a shout out. We'd plug the overhead cam.
We can do it right now.
So
there we
Josh
go.
can do that.
You're right, because you've got the history of
that's what I do.
of
Right. Yeah, and everybody knows that.
planning it, being Johnny on the spot.
100%. Well, I don't have to plan it, which is why it allows me to do things like bring the bottle of whiskey to the podcast and talk about it. So the Pendleton, because Josh plans it all and handles it. But the Pendleton Straight Bourbon, aged 10 years. Hey, Josh, this is semi-local to us in Northeast Oregon. Hope it's good enough for the experts. Enjoy. Austin Phipps Built. Thanks, Austin.
It's a 10-year.
We're going to
and
dive
Pendleton.
into this.
It's got to be great.
10 year. It's got a cowboy, little buck and bronco on there, which is pretty badass.
Yeah.
Oregon can go one of two ways. There's an element of cool about Oregon because it's
It's
Oregon.
mostly Eric Black.
Wyoming.
Wyoming?
Yeah.
Oh,
You don't live there no more, though.
Does he live in Oregon?
Pretty sure.
yeah.
Oh Jesus Christ! That'll be the first. That's the first.
So
He's
the
from-
truth
That's
comes
the
out
first
about Oregon.
time. Did you? Josh has been crapping on him for a long time, and I've been defending him. That might be the first time that the tables have turned. No offense, Austin. Thanks for the bottle, but there's some weird shit that goes on in Oregon.
Dude, never.
Let's see how their bourbon is.
I'm not going to go back there.
Kyle's a big bourbon guy. Let's let you hit this first.
All right.
For both of you guys, what is if you think back about old days of Roadster Shop, what is something that you think back is like the most monumental change, the biggest change, or the thing that you're like, holy crap, I can't believe we used to do that?
Oh man,
You go first. I have to think about it.
I got to think about that one too. That one's a tough one.
It's a hard question.
I'd say just the. I mean, I'm going to go back to the whole process thing of it. You know, actually implementing work orders that can be tracked and followed throughout the whole process of building a chassis. You know, we didn't really have that before. It was just kind of word of mouth. Hey, we're going to build a 67 Chevelle. Figure it out. Here's maybe some parts are over there. Rails might be somewhere. We got to find those. Just the organization and the tracking of everything that really changed the game of production. That was something that when I started here we didn't have at all. It was just me running around trying to find shit and put it into little Mike's bin for him to maybe build a Chevelle. Yeah. It was.
What's funny is through the talking about process stuff again.
You guys are super on board with it at the time.
Process is going to be the word of 2026.
At the beginning, of the major implementation, and then there's obviously, I mean, hell, we're doing new things all the time every week. Then you've got some like other stuff that kind of comes in. The buy-in was not as enthusiastic as your your rave review that you just gave.
Got a great follow-up question for that.
And now it's funny how remembering the not so rave review and enthusiasm that was input, and then the
it's fucking stupid.
The almost handcuffed or addicted to said process that was not so. And it's like, hey, can we cut this out? I mean, I guess if you could create a work order and run it through the process. It's like, dude,
SPO to do that.
Are you kidding me? Like, there is some times we can just get some shit done. But it's funny that now it's like, well, if it's not on the work center and there's no work order, like what?
We can't get something done. I'm like, hey, can you just like order this part? Well, I'm gonna need an order. We got to put that through the system. It's a lug nut. Just fucking order it.
Yeah.
Well, let's just one little blip here.
Go ahead.
There's processes that you have put in place that you don't follow.
Oh, 100%. Yes.
Well, yeah.
That's the power that comes from being the process maker.
Yeah.
Such as?
Yeah.
There was one last week.
Let
me hear
you guys
it.
have to make an SPO.
I want to hear
I
that.
don't know how to make an SPO.
Oh, I'm not.
Do as I say, not as I do. Famous term.
I've explained the fact
it still
that
gets done.
I'm not going to do an SPO, nor can I do an SPO, right? And I made the explanation. I think it finally set in. If a customer is reaching out to one of us to make something happen, and then we're saying, hey, make this happen, we have deemed it necessary to skip the SPO process to make this customer happy. If it was something that needed an SPO, you would have seen it because it would have went to a sales guy, and then that's what would happen. So I'm not skirting this. I mean, I am. But I'm skirting the system, and I think we all are doing that.
It's all we wanted. It's all we wanted.
Yeah, I'm admitting
we
it.
get it done. We'll get it done. It's
I
fine.
know.
We'll get it done.
I'm fully admitting.
I saw an opportunity and I took it. You're fully allowed to do that.
How many SPOs have you made?
Glass house.
I make a shit ton of POs, dude. If something comes in, that is a PO, SPO,
Elemental P.
yeah.
I don't see your name on any of them. So.
100%.
No, that's usually a phone call
Yeah.
to me.
That is, if I need something done, it's getting done in the fucking cowboy fashion.
Yeah.
That is on the goddamn shop floor. Jimmy, get the shit done. Kyle, I fucking need this right now. Let's make this fucking happen. And I'm with it till the end.
Yeah.
Because that's how I fucking roll. Fuck your SP.
We got some cross members going through the system right now. From you.
Goddamn right. Dude. Stuff's got to get. Sometimes things just
The cowboy
get
needs to
done.
happen. The
Right?
cowboy and the
Right.
process. There's two different levels.
That's
there.
right.
And sometimes the cowboy outweighs the process. Sometimes the process
And when that
outweighs the
dies,
cowboy.
Sounds
then
like a
that
pretty
is
good country
when
song.
the cowboy rides away. Okay, George Strait, fucking,
Motherfucking
he
peace.
sung it. And
What
that's
was your follow-up question to
what I'm
Jimmy?
here for?
All right, so both of you, I think, have done a phenomenal job of
Just fucking say
You hear
it.
that? Fucking
No,
did a
this-
phenomenal job.
I'll take it. I'll just take it.
both of you a phenomenal job of taking the management role and then really like owning the whole business side of it. And then when you look back at, like you brought up earlier, you're like, oh yeah, now like you're off for a day. That's screwing up my chassis numbers. Like I got to have them here. I guess, how did you make that switch, and what was it that almost enlightened you to kind of seeing the bigger picture opposed to just what you're doing on a daily basis?
I think it's a lot of it's, we have a goal at the end of the month to hit this number of chassis to get out the door. I'm going to try to do everything in my power to get that goal. I mean, I'm down there welding the chassis today because we had a call off. But, that didn't affect me before. If I called off, I just called off when I was a chassis guy. I just didn't come to work. All right, cool. Now if somebody calls off, well, now that's a day lost in production. I got to figure out how to fill that role. I'm either going to backfill that with somebody else working on that chassis, or I'm going to go down there myself and just work on that chassis because shit's got to get done. It's just, trying to get that end goal together and trying to actually get that going. I think that kind of really changed my whole process of it. You guys gave me a new objective than just building a chassis. You guys gave me an objective of, hey, we got to hit this goal, and I'm going to try to do that.
Now you know why not just Kyle didn't like me. we got goals, man.
We got goals. I try to tiptoe around that with the guys on the floor too about saying stuff like that because they don't want to fucking hear my goals. Like they don't give a shit about my goals. I get it,
Take that a step further. So we obviously didn't do that great of a job relaying that to the guys on the floor.
Yeah.
Is there something that could be done better that you came from that role now into the management role that you could kind of bridge that gap to build the team to get that mentality moving forward?
Maybe like a sticker chart or something.
It's definitely not a fucking sticker chart.
Yeah,
We don't need your star chart again.
Holy shit.
Now we could go back and just do the first 3 months. It was amazing.
See, I was terrible with the sticker chart. Okay, so
That's because your attendance fucking sucked.
yeah, absolutely, it fucking did.
Let's be honest here. Let's cut the shit.
We're throwing rocks now. Yeah. We're fucking throwing rocks.
I barely worked 40, and I didn't fucking hit my sticker chart or my fucking So no, it was
No, serious
definitely-
question. Like I think Phil's what I am changing what Phil's asking, but
Appreciate that.
no, I'm expanding upon it. That transition from you being a chassis builder and then your job is to meet these goals, right? And those goals aren't just arbitrary stuff, right? We're keeping up with demand, right? Mm-hmm. So as sales come in, we need to reduce lead times. We need to make sure all that stuff. So it's not just an arbitrary number of let's build more and see what happens. Your transition of coming in and seeing the other side of it, right? And having that order of importance across all. How do you get an individual chassis builder to kind of see that other side as well and understand that his individual goal does affect the entire business?
Yeah, I mean, it's been a struggle. It still is a struggle trying to get everybody on board with that. There's some guys down on the floor that can see kind of where I'm coming from on those things, and they'll, be staying late to get that extra chassis out or whatever it is. There's other guys that, don't see that at all, and they're piecing out at 2:00, which is fine, But trying to get them all on board with that same goal, that one's a little more difficult. Trying to get them all on board of the same goal of putting out a solid product, that one's actually fairly easy to do. There's a lot of the guys down there that they put so much pride into their work and they want to do a good job.
Yeah.
As a fabricator, I'd rather see that than hitting that end number.
Yes.
Which
it's absolute.
It's something that I'd rather. They're going to take that little extra time, put that little extra love in that chassis. Great, I want to see those.
That's something you can't
come through.
I
can't
slow down, be better.
I can't come back around and be like, all right, now hurry the fuck up. That's like, well, you can, but you can't at the same time. You can't rush the quality of product that we're putting out.
Maybe put a few more hours in a week.
Right.
You know?
Well, there's some of that.
Like,
Some of those guys could be
sad.
working some more than 7 hours or something like that. I mean,
Yeah,
it's-
yeah. Well, we
Not
used
gonna
to,
say
we used,
names or
we used to
anything,
run
but-
10 or 11, you know.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
there's like a
Yeah.
in between, maybe like a 9,
Yeah,
9 and
we're
a
open
half.
from 6 to 5. So if you guys want to show up a little earlier, that's
Yeah,
fine.
still do really good quality work.
Yeah,
just
yeah,
a few
still
more
do-
hours.
More of it.
Just more of it.
But no, I mean, it is difficult. I mean, human nature. Like, hey, I'm doing a great quality product. I'm working my 40 to 45, right? Whatever else anybody else is doing. Like, dude, if I take off, I'm taking off. I've got vacation time. I'm doing me.
Yeah.
Like, and it is difficult to kind of I'm not saying you shouldn't take off, whatever, but understanding that how much your actions of. I always use the same example. I know it's old, but you've seen it. There's always the time. You don't have to rush things. You don't have to cut corners. There's always time to be individually more efficient.
Yeah.
And it's Friday at 3:00 where, man, you know what? It's probably going to take me 2 hours to finish this one. It's Friday. I'm going to start that on Monday, right? Well, that 2 hours really turns into a day because then you get in, it's Monday morning. Oh, crap, I didn't think about this. I'm going to knock this out real quick. Then I'm going to finish this. Well, I mean, it's about to be lunchtime. I'll go ahead and rig it, and pull it after lunch, and then get this out. Stuff like that.
Josh builds chassis.
Yeah.
The
Rig it up, man.
Yeah, it's the rigging.
And hook it up.
The rigging and the pulling.
The
The rigging and the pulling, the rigging and the pulling.
is that how it went?
That's what they all say.
They do say that. I've
Heard
heard
a
them.
lot. Yeah,
But
heard
instead
it.
of knocking
They say
that out
right, Jimmy.
and getting started Monday morning with fresh, clean chassis and stuff like that, you do that 4 times. That's another chassis without
100%.
really doing anything
Yeah.
extra. It's
Yeah,
just
no,
it's getting a little more.
It's the same thing in the assembly area too. It's like you can finish that now if you just put another hour in and just push that 5 o'clock bar time to 6 or something like that or whatever the case may be. But when you start that up Monday morning, you're going to be putting 4 hours into that instead of that last
Yeah.
one because
Yeah.
you're in the zone. And there's a lot to be said about being in it and finishing it versus just stopping and starting it.
Right.
again. I mean, it's a tale
It's
as
gonna
old as
take
time.
twice as long on
Yeah,
Monday
it's
morning. to
tale
finish
as
that
old
up,
as
and-
time. You're not motivated. You're thinking
Yeah.
that your head's not in the right space when it totally was, and you were just geared up and going for it on a Friday night.
geared up.
So,
But
fuck, did I say something wrong?
No, just anytime something's geared up, brought up, I just laugh internally, and out loud.
That was externally.
Yeah, that's a shot.
You should have heard how loud it was inside.
That's a shot.
Come out a little bit.
Yeah.
That's a shot towards me.
Were you in regular
Yeah.
classes in high school, or were you in the geared up class with him?
Both.
Did they still have geared up for learning back?
No, I don't know what you're talking
That was
about.
limited production. That was
It's a niche class.
that was a
Geared up
there
or
was a-
geared down? What are we
There was
talking
an
about
element
here?
of there was an element of
That's not politically correct, Jimmy.
yeah. They're calling it up. There's an element of exclusivity
Yeah.
to it. They didn't. It's not.
It's good salesmanship.
Yeah, not just anybody could be in that. For example, Kyle.
Yeah.
couldn't, you know?
I mean, I was.
Kind of like a handicap parking pass. Not everybody can have one.
I mean, yeah. I guess
It's
you
like
could-
real
yeah.
close to it. Like, actually, like this.
It's probably actually a pretty good analogy.
You have to
Yeah, there's gotta
meet
be
a
something
certain
wrong.
criteria.
Yeah, there's gotta be something
You
wrong.
got to take
yeah.
some tests. You got to score in a certain
Yeah,
range.
it's- yeah.
We might have been in the same
I hate to give you the
class.
win on that one.
That's
But
the case.
I'll give you the win on that one.
Go
They-
to Highland Park. They pass those out like bingo cards.
But you talk about being in the zone, though, like, closing down at the end of the day and stuff. There's been times, I won't do it with, 2x4 because it's like, because
He's too fucking big.
big boy and he played ball. He's sporty.
Oh, you start running, he'll fucking fall on his face.
Really?
His knees will go out.
yeah,
His
yeah.
knees are gone.
Yeah, he's got
One of
it.
those
Just
kid
start
knees
running.
boys.
Yeah.
But him, I know, like, he's just going to roll until we ain't rolling no more, right? So I'm just like, hey, it's time. But other guys, you see, I will kind of always be like, hey, I used to do it with Andy all the time, what are you in the middle of? How much time you need,
Yeah.
right? If you've got 30 minutes, you're in the zone, you need 30 minutes to finish that thing, boot, get after it, whatever. If you just jigged up and just get started, whatever, like, no, we're rolling,
we're
right?
closing up.
Yeah, we're closing up. But you try, because that, getting in the zone does, especially in the fabrication side, like once you get all your things where they need to be at and shit right.
Yep.
Yeah,
Like-
you're in the right headspace.
Yeah. All right, next up, our famous one for Roadster Shop employees. What is your absolute most favorite thing about working at the Roadster Shop, and what's the one that you
I think the most challenging.
most challenging? You're right.
challenging.
That's the best.
Yeah, that's the best way of
Wording.
phrasing it.
I'd say my favorite thing always has been this thing is just that end product. I always kind of strive to put out the better product than the guy next to me. That's always kind of my goal. You know, whatever he was doing, I want to do it a little bit better. And that kind of stuck with me throughout, you know, my whole time building parts, front ends, whatever it was. And just that end product of making sure that customer is going to get that chassis and open it up and be like, hey, this is something that I paid good money for, and it's something that you can actually respect it, you know. That's an easy one for me. I know it's kind of a cop out too, because that's kind of, you know, everybody's going to say they want to put out an awesome product,
Yeah.
but that's truly something that I always kind of strive for. Especially,
What's your single worst thing about you? My work ethic. I just work too hard.
yeah, exactly.
Just always getting better, always putting out like the best I can. Do you we'll move to the next part of that after this, but do you try to push that a bit in a management position now? Do you try to let that bleed down to the?
I mean, I try
to
to,
the guys?
certain different things that I can do to make the shop run better, just organization and stuff like that. When I kind of got into the role, the organization on the shop floor is kind of all over the place. Try to, you know, implement that a little bit and just kind of work my way on that. It's like, hey, we got to organize all this stuff to make stuff flow better. Better flow is going to be faster chassis. Faster chassis is going to be more chassis out the door, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I can definitely say implement that stuff.
Yeah.
Just in little small parts here and there.
We tried trash talking.
Trash.
Like your welds look like shit compared to his.
100%. Me and Little Mike did that all the time. I do that with 2x4 a lot too. I mean, I trash talk 2x4 and Rick all the time. I don't trash talk the MIG guys too much because I'm not going to pick up a fucking MIG welder.
dunk on
They're
you.
gonna. I have a couple times.
Especially after they listen to this one. They're like, dude, you broke a machine.
Fuck, dude.
There's certain times that works.
Yeah.
And sometimes it doesn't work.
It's definitely not. So what are you trying to say?
Trash talking has definitely helped out, you know, myself become better. I think it's helped out 2x4 become a little better welder because I always give him shit every time I walk in his bay. But no, I think that there's something behind it. There's something
Little
behind
pride, showmanship.
Yeah.
We said that for years. Like that's always kind of one of our keys to success. Is every guy wants to outweld the next, and if somebody does something to this level, the next guy wants to beat it, and that's just the rising tide. Raises all ships, and everybody wants.
We could just get him to out park the next guy or out attend
Oh,
the next guy. Imagine the competition if.
We got Dave on parking police.
Yeah, we have
so
RSPD.
he's
Is that who did that?
I got a
Tickets.
fucking ticket, dude.
I didn't
I
see
got a
a
ticket.
ticket on the Impala in the handicap spot.
Yeah, we fucked up.
And he's got to move that one too because it kills the ingress egress
Yeah.
coming in from that direction.
I was just clipping with the trailer, and then
He'll
he'll
move it real quick.
It's only got to happen once.
That's
Knock
not-
on wood. Surprisingly,
Yeah.
that hasn't happened.
Yeah,
This
I
we are
shouldn't have said it.
Fucked.
Yeah, I shouldn't have said it. But
we knocked on wood. It's fine.
the steel guy, he's got his approach. He comes head on, like,
Yes.
and then he hooks it. Like,
And then
he's
blocks
more
the
likely.
entire fucking parking lot.
The steel
Every
guy's
time.
more likely
No
to
moving.
clip the car that's closest to the showroom on the swing with
Yeah.
the truck than he
Yeah.
is dragging the trailer across it. So just
It's one of Preston's friends now.
Yeah.
It's,
the big dude.
Yeah,
That's everybody's
Yeah.
friend.
No, he comes in. Hey, W, how you doing? And it's just
That's
He's
the
the best
biggest.
buddy, man.
love him.
That's the biggest human being on the planet Earth.
I tell Preston,
Have you
you
fucking
gotta be
seen-
careful
have
around
you seen
him.
that
You
dude?
really gotta be careful.
He's got. I'm not even kidding. He's over 7 foot.
I don't know.
Maybe to you, but
No, well, I mean, sorry. So 6. So maybe like 6'10".
What
To a normal sized person, right?
What was your favorite thing about working at the Roadster Shop?
I'll see myself out.
God damn.
It's all right, dude. I can take the shots. I like the ball bust. I welcome it.
He is a big dude.
But he's a big
definitely,
motherfucker.
I will agree. He's a big guy for sure.
I'm pretty sure the new parking lot's fucked with him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Put a big hole in it. No, he didn't.
What is the
I'll
most?
fuck that, dude.
What's
Watch.
hold it sideways? Hold it sideways.
Low key.
What's the most challenging?
Most challenging? Oh man, I kind of like my job, so I
No,
don't
say
wanna-
it.
Just fucking
Just
say
say
it.
it's working with
I'm gonna
Josh.
say Josh's
Shame.
timelines. Honestly, his
I asked.
expectations of timelines and trying to get this shit done in that time is a little wild
That's a
sometimes.
fucking
In-
raw answer.
No, that's I accept it.
It's an
I
answer.
accept it. And full transparency, two things, just to be honest. I do ask first.
Oh yeah, no,
and
you always
give-
ask. You
I
always
give
ask.
you the opportunity
Yeah.
to tell me no. However,
Justify
most
your no.
no.
Sidestep this one.
No, I've given you most every opportunity. If you tell me not going to happen, not going to happen. I'm also just putting you through the hell that I've had to deal with from these two,
Told you.
and so I had to do it. You got to do it.
That's fine. That's probably I'd say the
At
most challenging
least
for sure.
in most of the time, I'm coming to you the instant I know about it and asking you if, hey, can this happen? This is what they're requesting. Can this happen? Right? We make stuff. Used to be, hey, what's our lead time on said chassis? And then after a while, it's like, just ask me what needs to happen because the lead time that you're asking for obviously ain't going to work. That's why we're having this conversation. So-and-so needs a chassis. They got a lead time of 6 weeks, whatever. Okay, great. Well, that was 2 weeks ago. Just now getting up. Oh, fuck. So in 4 weeks. And it's powder coated. Well, so we got to go back in time to make this one happen. But we made shit happen, right?
The cool part is Miranda then leaves it here for 6 months. Anyway.
But that's just, it is, you sometimes you can you got to pull a rabbit, right? And all of these good customers know they've got they got a limited amount of get out of jail free cards, but they do have a get out of jail free card, and get a call on a favor, be realistic. And some of our really, really good customers, they get more get out of jail free cards when you are realistic. When they're like, hey, got to order a chassis, don't care what the lead time is, put it into production. I can't start it on it anyway. Whenever it's done, it's done. You notate that. You're like, oh, next time you call in for a real favor,
He's got one in the favor
You've
bucket.
got one in the favor bucket, right? And it's just, it goes both ways. We've had to do the same thing on our end where you call a great vendor, right? You got to call up and be like, hey, dude.
Yeah. I try to do that. I know how the industry works and I know how busy everybody is, and I try to be pretty forthcoming with that. Like if I'm calling Wegner or something to order a motor, I'll be straight up with them and be like, dude, we're honest. I'll be straight with you. I don't really need this thing for like 6 to 8 months.
Right.
So take your time. Mm-hmm. And then at the 14th month mark, I'm like, Casey, I don't care how big you are. Dude, I'll whoop your fucking ass. All right? I will whoop that.
Somebody got a little cowboy tonight. Somebody got a little cowboy.
You get that motherfucker. No,
He also
no but
is a
you
torn
got it.
bicep.
Yeah. That you just approach it that way. Because every once in a while, I do need a favor. Hey, Casey, can you knock this out? And he does. Dude, the motor's here in 2 weeks, even though I didn't necessarily order it. It showed up in 2 weeks.
Well, because you don't want to be that, because we do have, there's
Right.
good customers also that every single time, and I'm like, dude, every single time can't be a fire drill. Like, how is every single time, oh my God, I just got to have this thing tomorrow. Like, how, every time you order it, let's plan a little bit, right? But just be the give and take of like, oh shit, okay, yeah, I can work with that. No big deal. No rush. No big deal.
Yeah.
Or
I'm just happy we expanded the characters on the schedule, so you can now see the David Meyer rear end with the Garfield sway bar and
Yeah, those
Yes,
make an interesting one.
Job number
Guess that's my-
6752 has to pair with
Yeah.
job number 8792.
Is that my fault?
With a touch
no,
of.
it's just because it happened the one time.
Now it's going to happen every time.
There's no, it was never qualified with
Now
any
it's a-
correct
I think
terminology.
Now
I
it's a
think
production
David.
chassis
I think
somehow.
David would like that. David's a great customer. He's got a.
well, no, it's
bad-
not building the first one; it's building the third.
I know,
one that
but
somebody
it's-
That was supposed
But
to never
it's
be in
funny how
production.
that. It's funny how that worked out because
It
we
can't
built.
be a fabricated IRS for a
Right. We built that C10 for David, and beautiful car. I mean,
Yeah.
one of the first LT5 trucks, killer patina truck, and it just sat right. It wasn't slammed, and that just became the day it was sort of an off menu item. So everybody that called to order it, it became because it's on the website as David Meyer's truck.
Yeah.
And everybody loved it.
Yeah.
So
I get scared every time I see his name show
yeah,
up.
yeah, it would be
Shit, dude.
it is
I'm
become.
Sure, he's a great guy, but
Yeah, he
damn,
is.
dude, way too many people know who you are.
What's
Well, now it's
crazy?
like the 65 Cadillac David Meyer stance.
Yeah.
Yes.
What the fuck is that?
David
What's-
Meyer has single-handedly changed our entire business.
the amount of when you get them
with the stance on his pickup.
the customers that come through and like the specific, especially when you got like private label stuff, and I mean you got a Velocity Bronco with a Paul Atkins Nash and a David Meyer rear end, and it's like, how do you build that? Like it's
Well, you've got
Let
all
me show
these.
you how it's done.
You have all these kind of, I don't know, heavy hitter cars or heavy hitter customers that have done something really cool, and maybe it was their vision or
it gets labeled to it.
Yes, so that's what people want. They want, hey, I want that like Ken Diggett stance on the this, and I want the David Meyer setup on this, and
The guys on the
Yeah.
floor are like, "What the fuck am I
I
building?"
mean, we saw it. How many times we saw it with the Bill Steele Model A?
my God.
How many Bill Steele Model A's? Did we
Yeah.
build?
Bill Steele,
Yeah.
David Meyer.
The Billy
Kyle, to you, what's your favorite thing about Roadster Shop and the most challenging?
Favorite thing about the Roadster Shop has got to be the progression and the satisfaction that comes with it. It's just satisfying as all hell to see everything that you put in and all the work that you do not go to waste, and actually coming forward and seeing that the next level was achieved, and creating that new goal is not so scary because you were able to achieve all these different levels throughout these years of work in here. So,
Right.
so that's definitely the best part of it, and that's just growth. Is a company term, but it's really just satisfying for me to see that. So that's the best part for me. I mean, I love seeing the customers. I love seeing the guys come to work and have the passion for it and all of that stuff. That's all great things, but the end goal getting accomplished, that's definitely the greatest thing to work here, for sure. But the worst thing about
Well, I know it's the most challenging. We're not going to talk about the worst thing.
all right.
However you want to phrase it.
Yeah, I don't know, like the worst challenging thing.
I can think of one person.
What the hell did I do?
I wasn't even talking about you that time.
It's Josh's
look.
fucking lead times, man.
Dude, I caught it on the Hot Rod Shop podcast.
Yeah, you did. You did. It just is what it is.
Take it on the chin. It's a sign of good leadership. Because if they didn't bring you up, you would be insignificant.
Exactly.
You wouldn't be making an impact. But one of the questions that does always come up is, has he ever built one of these before?
It doesn't. But I know we can build it that fast.
It is
I've seen you do it, so
Why can't you do it?
that
Get him
is-
on there.
That is his trust and faith in his team.
no, 100%.
Oh, yeah.
Look at it that way rather than like, did you build? Can you build this?
Yeah.
No.
I'm just doing it for the listeners.
Doing it for the gram.
Just for the gram. No.
Anything else negative
No,
you want to say about Josh?
No,
Is-
fuck him.
This
No,
is
I'm
a
just
safe
kidding.
space.
No, I will. I will. This is a compliment to you guys because I'm that kind of guy. When those lead times or special case scenarios, right? If whether it be SEMA display that's always thrown in the worst inopportune time, or hey, can this happen? You guys are you and your teams. We've talked about it on the Hot Rod Shop side. You're better under pressure. You rise to the occasion. Sometimes better than just a normal work week
100%,
flow,
yeah.
right?
I'll give you
It
that.
gets people gelling, in a way. And again, it's funny how sometimes those work when it's like, hey, I just got done off the phone, money's coming in, this is what they'd like to see happen. Dude, if we got to push it, we got to push it. And you're honestly way nicer about it than I ever was. Like, I
I
at
don't know we
least
can make it happen.
When-
it's just like-
I know the
Phone calls from
capability.
Josh.
I know, but make me sweat a little bit. You're just like,
when you get phone calls from Josh saying, I don't know how to phrase this, but can you let a certain someone know this?
I can't tell them this, but I think you can sugarcoat it enough. But no, when it's you always like, yeah, okay, I think we can handle it. Or you pull it up and you're like, I can move this around, blah, blah. Yeah, we'll do that. And then, like, the expediency, the information transfer, the lack of mistakes, like, we should just do every one of them that way. Because
I
sometimes
almost agree with you on this point.
like when it rolls directly
There's
through
very
the
few
system,
mistakes when that happens.
it's
Yeah,
like,
weird.
how did you? It's a spec Chevelle. Like, how did you do that? Like,
Yeah.
It was 3 hours, start to finish.
Exactly.
That's the thing. That's the magic with the Roadster Shop that I think can't be beat. It can't be replicated.
it's like you need it.
Yeah, is when it's wartime, we cannot be defeated.
No.
That every soldier rises.
We're
to
just
the
used to
occasion
war. We're
Yeah.
just,
and
we're
gets
just accustomed.
after it.
I think every Friday, we need to go to every chassis fabricator and be like, hey, guess what? Special case. I'm going to need you to finish that chassis by the end of the day.
Now that you said it, we're kind of fucked.
Never going to.
Anyways.
They don't listen
Yeah,
to. They don't listen to this.
Yeah.
They-
I guarantee
You think they hate me? They don't like
there's
you either.
someone listening to this that's going to let them know.
Oh yeah. Somebody is going to spread it throughout wildfire.
Yeah.
For
Did
sure.
you hear what they said last night?
Talk to Jimmy.
Yeah, Jimmy did that, not me. No, honestly, in a real answer, the worst part about working here is living in the guilt of the fuck ups, and realizing that you ruined someone's day when you did it. You know, and making that mistake, and you know, you learn from it and you benefit from it in the long run. But at the same time, like, knowing you could have made a situation better and you didn't, and next time you'll do better. Why didn't you do it this time? And that guilt is something that sticks with me a little bit too much. But that's probably the worst part about working here, in all transparency and honesty. Not you.
Oh, I appreciate that.
Second.
Fuck up over here.
I tell you what,
But
there's
still fuck you.
there's
I like your first answer better.
there's one mistake that doesn't happen a lot, but when it does, it's a big one. And
What's that?
if that one happens again,
Heads are rolling.
this is gonna
Heads
be.
are rolling. I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah, I know. We're not gonna talk about it on air.
Oh,
This is in the.
Yeah, I heard.
This would be in the logistics department.
logistics.
Logistics.
Yeah.
I tell you what, that mark it down.
Yeah. 100% of
Anytime you
heads
get
are
the,
rolling.
anytime you get the,
Josh.
Yeah.
This is a serious Josh clap.
that's
When shit's
shit
going
is
down.
going fucking down.
The last time.
I've seen
Everybody
this.
up.
I've seen this.
Even me, I'm like,
Yeah, I've seen this in external activities that doesn't have to do with the roads. And holy shit, are we ready to roll?
The last time, honestly, the only thing that saved me and my employment and not another meeting with HR was the lunch break. They were saved by a lunch break delay because
saved by the bell?
in the my transportation from me finding out and a quick little brief with Phil and the drive there was inopportunely timed. So I landed there as a lunch break. So I had time to think and
yourself.
cool. Because if it would have been,
cigarettes up there?
yeah,
These are the same things you blame me for.
no, I know, I
I mean,
100%.
like,
Yes.
this is also.
Take the 30 minutes to think
don't
about it and
do
cool
as
down.
I do.
Yeah. Yeah.
This so that,
Oh, this makes sense. Oh, we had to think about.
but if
this.
it happens again,
we ain't thinking about it anymore. We're just rolling.
I'm hitting the bathroom.
we're gonna do bathroom break.
Austin Phipps, bringing the heat.
Yeah,
This is shockingly really fucking good.
it is.
And does not represent the state by any means.
Well, yeah, it's represents it well. I'd say for a state that generally doesn't have a lot going for it.
That's
Make the fans, buddy.
That
Go
is-
ahead and make all
That's
the
how
fans.
I do it.
I know
Right?
you do.
That's
Try another version. This was a very good bourbon.
Should we start over?
It's too late now.
Dude, Austin, thanks for sending this. Oregon bourbon is phenomenal.
You see how easy it is? Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
know,
but that wouldn't be
fans.
truthful. Then you wouldn't know exactly. You wouldn't know all my thoughts.
There's no questions, and yeah.
where I stand.
None.
Wouldn't you rather know where somebody stands?
I'd
at
rather
all times?
know. So I
I bet the dude in that G wagon standing outside the Trump probably would
Yeah.
rather not know.
I agree. That was that and the Callaway Corvette.
Have
guy.
you not learned
No,
When you're standing
no, it's not.
I don't know. It's,
Absolutely not.
I'm
you're-
cursed with it. So we're standing. We talked about this on the podcast before. I'm going to pour another glass.
He's got a very
It's really good.
unique ability.
I do have.
or I don't know if it's that unique.
I'll
It's
let you
just
guys-
in a public place.
Yeah. So I'm standing outside the Trump Hotel
Must be nice.
in Chicago. It's super nice. Very nice. And sitting right there is a G-Wagon right in front of me in the valet line, and it's this like vibrant metallic blue. So I'm looking at it, and I'm like, and Wyatt's standing next to me. So Wyatt's super in tune with car. We're always talking back and
It's a
forth.
C63.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, so I'm like, hey, that's a nice ass color. Like that thing is like fine. That's a great blue. I'm like, man, these things are actually pretty cool. And I'm looking in the interior. I'm like, the interiors are bad ass in these. Like, but the fucking side pipes are not good. Like, what
No.
the
That's
fuck
not
is
the word
and
you
I'm-
used.
Yeah, I used. See? Do you okay? So do you want me to?
No,
No, it's
I'm just letting the listeners know
They
to
want
put them in the
to
right
make
frame of
fun of
mind.
you for
So
it.
was that in a? Do you want me to appropriately censor things and deliver them that way? Do you like them better that way? That hey, the side pipes were not good.
That would have
in this case, yes.
Okay.
that right now.
So you guys like that better,
Right.
So the side pipes were not good
Okay.
on the G wagon, and I
At the time, would that have worked in your favor to say the side pipes? are
yes,
not good?
100, well, yeah, it would have worked in my favor to just not say anything.
But you have to.
Yeah, but I was vocal about it
It's a
because
teaching moment.
they don't. It looked like but you could see it stamped right on there, AMG, like right on the thing. So I'm like, gee, that just ruins the car. And Wyatt, he likes the things I say, and he agrees.
You're playing to an audience.
Yes.
Yeah, I have a huge fan base,
Which is
with my son.
honestly the worst combination in a
So
situation.
he
like
leans
that.
into it, and it just so happens that the owner of the vehicle is standing directly to my left, like from like where Phil's at. And he looks like the dude that would be driving that car. And not super stoked about the comment at all.
Can you emphasize on what he looked like, or is that just
Just
going
put it
down?
together. Short
Probably,
of
probably just stop there.
short of the Adidas slides, the rest of it
yeah.
looked
Where he came from is
not here.
war torn.
Yeah, not yes,
Right.
yes.
He's probably very comfortable.
They're
with it.
enthralled in quite the
Right.
quite the altercation right now.
Yeah, I voice my opinions exactly like how it enters my head is how it exits my mouth.
I believe it.
Yeah. It's just like this bourbon. This is phenomenal. That's a great bottle of bourbon.
The best
That it is.
the
We've
best
got-
time. Go ahead.
Yeah, get out.
No, the best time for those in the know is there is a moment right before it starts coming out. There's the face. It's a special face, and
It's just pure joy.
yeah, and you're like, oh yeah,
Hold
And
my
that's when
beer.
you guys are usually like,
Wait for there it is.
yeah. You're like, stop.
Hold my
Right?
beer.
yeah, not usually. Yeah, loop it out, dude. Loop it out.
Do a kickflip.
All right, we come to. I wonder if the busting balls and the running off the rails is what people like about some of these Roadster Shop editions, because we can touch all subjects. We talk about personal growth in the Roadster Shop but we also get into some. I do feel bad sometimes we get into some like inside jokes that only like 4 people would know, but it's still I think kind of funny. We paint the picture right.
I think so.
We should
I
have
mean-
Kellen draw it.
Oh man.
Yeah. That'll be emphasized.
I mean, me and Kyle could go
clear detail.
all night long on that. I mean, we've been
Yeah,
around each other for fucking 20
would be
years.
a great way to send it off into the sunset. Like maybe for our last podcast, that's the way we do it, and tell all the stories. Maybe we'll bring Finn in and
Fenn can also illustrate it pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a good illustrator.
And we just
Fuck, man.
you're just working through that with your
Just-
therapist.
My
And it's-
fucking headspace is really spinning right
And we
now.
decided not to talk about that, right?
Yeah.
So-
No, that's
Yeah.
That's on the other. That's on the other side of the wall. That's on the other side of the wall.
Yeah.
Got it.
Did not
Or the
talk about
cage.
it. Yeah. There's things you should do, like just to fuck with kids.
There's things you shouldn't do.
Yeah, this is like
Not one
really shouldn't do. Like
Yeah.
there's those things. I mean,
Don't you think
they
I was a
do
good
that.
mentor, though? Like, is it?
Look where you're at now.
Yeah, in the early years. Like, no.
I mean, yes.
Calm seas never made a good captain. That's what they say.
Who the fuck said that?
So it's a great saying.
Yeah, it's
I
a
don't
great
know.
saying.
What do you
It is.
mean? Let's elaborate, please.
If
You got to
you
go through some shit to be better.
I mean, look.
if you were a captain on a boat and
Oh,
all you
calm
saw
seas.
was
I thought you were saying like a
Look,
kids
dude,
were like
I'm just
calmsies.
here. I'm fishing.
It's like, I don't know how you
What is
understand that one, Kyle. Come on,
calmsies?
man.
if you want to see how
Phil, that is not a word
butcher
your
makes a
kids are
T-bone.
saying.
Right. Stick your head.
Yeah. It's just, it's been,
I know this is always an easy one, so I'll just fish for the compliment. But compared to your other sister's significant others, I wasn't like a maybe more impactful, better
Dude,
role model.
this differentiates whether I put this on my Instagram handle or not.
That's not exactly a.
If
Not a
there's,
win, you don't think?
I mean, you were the best man of my wedding, so we'll just leave it there. You know, if there was someone that could give a better speech, they could. So yeah, definitely a win. Definitely some great insight.
Let's keep going. I want to make this uncomfortable next family get together.
It can't get any more uncomfortable.
It's pretty much fucked. So it's all good. Yeah, if we want to elaborate on that, but
I've made it as uncomfortable already as it could get.
Dude, great compliment you got yourself there. It's such a bar.
Yeah.
Hey, would
Guess
you
what,
rather eat shit, or let's go to Ruth Chris tonight?
Well, I mean, much like this podcast, how I express my feelings, I do the same in my personal life. I think everybody knows where I stand, wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
In the family?
yeah, you're pretty. You raw dog it for sure.
Yeah, so I
Could
pretty
be a
much
good
just keep
tie-in.
to myself.
Yeah.
Like, I'll sit there. I'll
just
sit
like-
there and pet the dog.
Yeah.
Like,
It's usually the best.
but I also don't like the fucking dog either.
Yeah,
and
most of-
I'm pretty open about that.
Yeah. I mean,
Really?
Yeah.
you told me my dog was an Ottoman. So
Yeah.
Oh,
but
you've
it's-
got the standard North Shore Ottoman chocolate lab.
Phil knows
I don't
what's
know.
up.
The Doodles are the new North Shore.
Yeah. It's a great dog. It's physical.
Just-
It's got a
They go that
physically.
direction.
It's got a different.
Yeah.
That's kind of
Oh,
the look. But
sorry.
It's got it from Penny Mustard.
Yeah.
yeah, it looks like
That'd be a great name.
it looks like an old gymnastics horse.
Just
You know,
square.
is that what they call that thing? Though.
It is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the horse.
I don't know. Your
Great
Your wife is a
Yeah, she's a
state gymnast,
competitive gymnast,
and so is your
Award-winning.
daughter now.
Yeah.
So-
Award-winning.
Yeah. So you better.
It's a little weird at her age to still do competitive gymnast stuff.
My wife?
Yeah, your wife. Like they do this a travel
Yeah, it's like a
adult gym.
geriatric kind of
Is it like beer league or?
version of it.
It's like softball, but for women.
We come to standard questions time. Standard questions are brought to you by Good Guys Rod and Custom. This is a new one. So, Good Guys, we got Columbus coming up, but specifically at Columbus, they've got their 2026/2027 grand prize giveaway. They're doing a 66 Chevelle that Tim Palazzolo's Gap Industries out in Texas is building. Mm-hmm. Just like all Good Guys knows what they're doing, right? They get these builders. It's like it's a little competition, right? And
They know what's up. They're playing us all. But
Never has there been a
the
time-
end product is that they get a better car every year.
Yeah.
And I think Tim's looking for the trophy of
Most labor hours.
the most labor and the most probably extensive
donation.
Yeah, donation. And the byproduct of that is,
Nice ass car.
badass car. And Tim has pulled out all the stops. So whoever's getting that thing, I mean, these things are getting closer and closer to award winning. Like, these cars can win Good Guys of the Year awards.
Yeah.
They're getting that close.
Nobody at any time until all the builders like unionize and band together and say, all right, look, it's a giveaway car. Nobody ever does that. Everyone's like, well, even though it's a giveaway car, I'm putting my name on it, right?
Jimmy touched on it earlier that you always want to sort of outwork the guy next to you.
Yeah.
And that is what everybody's done with Good Guys giveaway cars.
They have. So
I'll tell you who had it made. Speedway Motors when they did the Red 32.
Yeah. Just came in a crate from China. I'm like, there it is.
it's giving away to you. So it's gonna be unveiled Saturday night. After the awards, July 11th at Good Guys Columbus. You got to be an active Good Guys member with a car registered and on site at any of the remaining events or 2027 events up to the Columbus. You can go online, goodguys.com, beginning July 20th, all the way to May 31st, 2027 to enter. And then they're going to do 18 finalists. Everybody's been around Good Guys. You do the key draw, and you'll have you'll have a finalist at each show. Then everybody's brought together at Columbus next year to see who wins it. So go to goodguys.com. You can also go to Good Guys on Instagram or Gap Industries on Instagram and check out the process and stuff. There's crazy motor, a lot of cool shit going into it.
It's got that wild billet intake, right?
Some good parts in that thing.
Yeah. It's going to be crazy, especially after his quality of SEMA car that was quite outstanding.
Yeah.
See,
Tim's bringing
Tim's got to step it up with this one.
Tim honestly,
Tim has stepped it up. Tim is bringing the heat, man. He's been building some killer stuff.
This is
I'm just thinking we trash talk him into just going all in and.
Yeah.
He buys chassis though, so I don't really want him to like get this one done and stay in business and kind of.
It's a valid point.
Yeah. So check that out. Some of the standard questions, we mix these in. Good Guys presented, some good standard questions, and we've got our own as well. And we mix these in and out depending on.
Do we have to guess whose is like who?
No, you guys don't do anything. You guys sit there and answer the questions. That's the part. This is how this works, right? This is not a
You
test.
ever listened to this before?
Just trying to analyze.
You just gotta get prepared.
I might be overanalyzing.
Yeah.
They're game fish. So.
What's wrong with this dude?
I'm preparing for war.
First up, we'll go. Jeremy knows some of these though.
Me?
Yeah, I mean, if we go first car,
I have no idea, but I'll guess.
You don't know Kyle's first car?
No, I didn't pay much attention in that era. But if I had to guess, do you want me to guess?
you can guess. Yeah, we're gonna.
Let's see.
So don't tell us either one of your first cars.
Let's see.
You
Kyle.
would think Jeep Grand Cherokee.
You'd think Jeep Grand Cherokee, but I'm going to say if I had a crystal ball and I could look back,
So full of shit. You
don't-
know exactly.
Don't
knows exactly
fuck
what it
this up.
I want to say
If you
it's-
fuck this up,
it's
it's gonna-
black. It's black. It's 2 doors. No, it's 4 doors, but there's 2 in the front. And there's also 2 in the back.
Oh, but they're barn in the back, aren't they?
Yeah, it doesn't fold down.
I remember.
Not a Blazer. It's not a Chevrolet. I'm thinking this is GMC, right?
No, you see her fucking it up.
This wasn't the Yukon GT.
No, this was
he
the
had the Blazer.
Chevrolet predecessor to it.
I thought yours was a fucking Yukon GT.
So you're saying you know what I had?
You just fucked me. Son of a bitch.
Check and mate.
Well played.
No, it was a Chevrolet.
Was it really?
Yeah. Yeah. It
was a Blazer?
It was the last year.
Yeah,
they
you
made
and
that.
Steve Crandall had the Blazer.
I thought
No,
it was.
it wasn't a Blazer because they didn't call it Blazer in the year of
Was it a
99.
Tahoe?
It was a Tahoe.
Yeah, it was.
2-door Tahoe.
Oh, so
1999. Last year they made them.
black with barn doors.
Black with barn doors. But it was the Tahoe Sport with the charcoal fender flares.
Jimmy, was your first vehicle a gift or did you purchase it?
I purchased it myself.
Okay.
Were you riding motocross that time?
I sold my dirt bike to buy the car.
So it's a car.
Fuck.
That's why we ask a couple of questions.
Sold it to buy a car. This is an irresponsible decision.
Yes.
Because he sold something
Yes.
slightly irresponsible to buy something even more irresponsible.
Yeah.
Yes.
Have you turned 16 yet?
When I bought the car?
No, like currently today. Your range and when the car.
And
What-
you graduated 2000.
When was
10?
I supposed to graduate, or when I actually?
Yeah, just
actually
let's skip
graduated?
the yeah, just when you actually
When
graduated.
did you turn 16?
2013.
2013.
Yeah.
2013. It's a car. He's into cars. Wanted to go kind of fast. I don't remember seeing anything that was a standout because he got a job here shortly after. I remember seeing
I
anything
went through a
that
lot of fucking cars
was
before
a
I got a job.
standout.
Jimmy still goes through a lot.
I still go through a lot of cars.
Yeah, you were into that drift shit for a while too.
It's way before drifting was cool, though.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to say like a 19. I mean, can I play?
Yeah, go
this?
ahead. Yeah,
Yeah.
fire away.
I'm gonna have to say like a 1994, like Cavalier or like.
No, it's not front wheel drive.
No.
It's definitely rear wheel drive.
Am I close?
No, you're
It's
way
a-
the fuck off.
It's
Not
a
even close.
SN95 Mustang. That's what my guess is.
It's a pretty decent pull.
Or a G body.
There's a
No,
bit. Well, yeah, he's got it.
No, 20,
I did have a G body. It wasn't my
Ford
first car.
truck.
2010, 2011. It's an SN95 Mustang.
Jimmy had 18.
I don't know the color,
100 cars by the time he was 18 years old.
You're not wrong.
but the first one he sold his dirt bike to get a Mustang
Yeah.
5-speed. Just my guess.
I think you should just say.
Is this,
Jimmy.
I was gonna say, is this it, or
I'm trying to think of what else.
I was gonna say you're really thinking there.
Yeah, this one's got me.
Prelude.
No.
Prelude. Yeah, that's.
I'm trying to
one
think
of
of an
those.
oddball rear engine thing, like a rear wheel drive. Sorry,
Like an
rear wheel.
MR2?
Damn.
Yeah, right. No, what was the oddball
Superhero?
rear wheel drive thing?
Jimmy had a Lambo.
It's a nice dirt bike.
I can't put my finger on it.
240 SX.
Yeah, I was thinking that one.
It's definitely not. He couldn't
No.
afford one back when because they.
I
were
had a lot of
expensive.
240 SXs.
Yeah, but like
not,
at
when I
your
first
first
started.
car,
yeah.
though.
Well, I mean, they were cheaper.
Were
Yeah, they
They
were.
were dirt cheap.
Oh
when I
yeah,
got
that's
first
why
my
everybody started
license.
drifting them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now
I'm
they
just
went through
thinking
the
of the
fucking
market
roof.
now.
Yeah,
That's
240s
absolutely
were
nuts.
dirt back in the day.
Yeah.
Now they're fucking.
Now they're 10 grand for a
Side note,
fucking
there's
shell.
a sick purple probe on Bring a Trailer that's ending
I
today.
saw it.
Is it a GT?
What's it up to now?
I think it was like 4,500.
It's exactly to a T, except I had the maroon
You
version,
would
except
be
the
a
purple.
probe guy.
Yeah.
It's had the same interior, same that thing. It's what 35,000 miles too,
It was super low.
super low. But it's, the fucking trunk's all faded out and shit.
Get up.
Paint's bad.
I'm bowing out of
You
this one.
throw Jody
You've
back
got
there, you wouldn't see the interior.
you've got me quarreled on this one. I'm bowing out.
All right. Well,
Okay, Phil.
I
You went
threw
Prelude?
Prelude.
Okay.
Prelude, 76
Michael.
Trans Am.
Ah,
TA.
Yeah. Bought it from a neighbor.
All right.
Wow.
Did not see that coming.
No, I didn't.
Switch up there, huh? I did
76.
have a Mustang. I had a Fox body, though.
You had every car.
I wanted to say I was going to say
That's
Fox
my
body,
third
but it's
car.
just like cliche. I
Third
just-
car is my Fox
cliche.
body.
too
yeah.
easy.
It's a little cliche Midwest. We got what fucking 3 of them in the parking.
Your Fox
Yeah,
body was GT or trunk car?
GT.
Yeah, of course it was.
Yeah.
Great. You
We're north of the
Midwesterners.
Mason.
Get your
I
trunk
don't
cars the
understand it.
fuck out of here.
You guys just
They were
don't
cool.
understand.
The cops had them. You spent a lot of time in the
They were
back seat.
faster.
We get it.
They were faster. 100% faster. Ask anybody.
Was it the Arrow?
Lighter, and they had more horsepower.
By taking the roof down, they
Cop
made
cars,
more
cop cars had more horsepower.
cop tires, cop.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so next up, most memorable law enforcement interaction story.
Oh, man.
Were you sighing for me or Jimmy?
I've had
Just-
a lot.
As I never have a problem asking this from anybody, but when it's
Right
like,
now.
shit, these are employees. And,
This was last week.
yeah,
This was a week ago. Oh, man.
Jimmy's never had any time off for a law enforcement interaction.
No.
Yeah,
as
we're
far as I
statute of
know.
limitations.
Well, I mean, there was, yeah. Nothing too crazy, at least.
We have had the SWAT team here before in years past.
We've had a decent amount of law enforcement interactions
in the parking
I've
lot.
seen you bring a law enforcement officer into the parking
Yeah.
lot.
No.
Yes. Think hard.
Josh has?
Yeah. It was at like 7:30 in the morning. You took a car home. It was brief.
I don't remember. I swear I don't remember.
You were coming. Yeah, I was sitting by the laser table. Look over. Josh comes rolling in a Chevelle, the '66 blue Chevelle.
Okay.
Did you stall it?
He didn't stall it. He revved it on the way inside of the parking lot. It was still dark outside, and lo and behold, a cop pulls in right behind him.
Really? For the revving?
I swear to God, I didn't even know he was there.
It was not
and
memorable.
the
I've
guy-
got way more memorable ones than that
The
one.
guy
With
wasn't
never
much.
even,
He said he followed you halfway from your house to here. When he pulled in the parking lot, he says, I'm just a fan, so
Really?
Oh.
I'll let you go.
okay.
Most of Josh's end up,
Not fans.
yeah, with him on the hood of the car.
Oh, yeah.
Trunk.
Trunk, sorry.
Never got put on the hood.
All right. I've never
But-
been on
been on-
either, so I don't know how it works.
It's
Have you ever
It's
been
usually the hood.
Have you ever been
I just go off of cops, like what I see on
Live
I,
TV.
if you get out first and you're making your way that way, then you usually end up at the trunk. The
Somebody-
first is if
yeah.
you follow directions.
Somebody's got to tip
I
their
was gonna say I
hand.
usually try to follow
Yeah,
directions.
I know. This is
Somebody's
way
gotta,
back.
Somebody's got to go first.
I'll
Yeah.
go first.
You have a run with Officer Friendly, didn't you?
No. I mean, I have it's terrible to say. I have quite a few, and a lot of them are good ones, but
Motorcycle?
they...
No, because they don't catch. There's no interaction.
Yeah.
There's
The one probably was in college, I would say. We got out of a taxi cab. It was Halloween. My good friend was dressed as Fred Flintstone, and I was dressed as a condom, and
How do you dress as a condom?
they actually sold condom costumes
Oh.
at like whatever. So
Was this Frank John? as
No,
Frank
no,
Flintstone?
this
Oh,
is
that's what I
college.
thought too. That's my first thought.
This is
How
college.
good would that be?
Yeah, this is.
So he
this
just
was-
goes out as Frank John then. Hey, what are you?
I did get. I mean, all transparency. My other one, I did get busted, and I was using Frank John's ID because he was a year older than me. But that was a different time. But emphasizes the
Frank
other
John, another great chassis builder here at the Roadster Shop, for those that don't know.
But long story short, we got a little tank, started tipping over some trash cans, and it was after a night of the bars, and my friend Mike likes to get a little belligerent, and lo and behold, like cops showed up because someone called them, and picked us up from a mile away, threw us in a huge van with like a drunk tank with like a bar that comes over you, locks you in, and
Oh, not like a bar.
yeah, before I get in, the female
Like a Great
officer.
America ride?
Yeah, pretty much. It's exactly what it was. So the female officer. Yeah,
Everybody gets a picture when they get out.
yeah. I still haven't gotten that picture. The female officer put my condom outfit back on me. Said, "I think it better suits you that you go to jail in a condom outfit." So, in the back seat of this drunk tank, I pulled out my Frank John fake ID with handcuffs behind my back. Switched it to my real ID, and then put the fake ID in the other slot that the police officers wouldn't see
Nicely
when
done.
they catch me at the police station. So I didn't get caught with a fake ID, but they did get me for alcohol intoxication. They were very nice to me. Let me gave me a sandwich and an apple and everything. Where my
Odd details to remember.
where my
That apple
buddy
must have been good.
where my buddy
Red
was
Delicious,
strapped. Yeah, it was really good. It was a Granny Smith, but
That's
they
way too tart. That's for baking only.
yeah, no. They strapped my buddy Mike as Fred Flintstone in one of those crazy people chairs, so they hold your arms and legs into, and Yeah, that was probably one of the most memorable thing. And long story short, when he left the police station, he was still belligerent and knocked over their trash cans again. Cop off came out, grabbed him right back, and put him right back in the police station.
Fucking double duty.
Held him to court the next day. But yeah, that was probably one of the more memorable ones out of a lot of them. But I don't know about you, Jimmy.
Man, I've had a lot.
We're some felons, man.
Yeah. I'd have to say the one that's most memorable that I didn't actually get caught, so that's cool. We're week out of last day of high school. Had a 240 SX at the time, actually,
Hell
white
yeah.
one.
Hell yeah, brother.
My buddy betted me I wouldn't do a donut around the light post. I was like, all right, cool.
I didn't know this story.
If he didn't know
you
me
double
any
dare me?
better, I was like, dude, when it comes to cars, you can tell me to do something, I'm gonna fucking do it. So go out, whip some shitties in the parking lot, send to carry on into the baseball field. Started whipping shitties into the baseball field.
They don't like that.
No, they do
that's-
not like
that
that.
is significantly frowned upon.
Kids
And my
territory.
wife can actually vouch for this because she was going out of the building at the time. She was a cheerleader, so she had practice after work or after fucking school, and she was watching the guy in the fucking car do donuts in the baseball field and getting chased down by Paul Blart and Slim Shady, which was our two security guards.
Paul Blart and Slim Shady.
I think you can see what they kind of look like.
Is that what made her fall in love with you?
No, she didn't know it was me until we actually started dating.
That
So,
guy's
yeah.
a badass. He is totally
I was
fucking
wondering
up.
if that was like a I want that.
So they did not catch you,
They did not catch me.
and you didn't drive the 240 back to school.
I did not drive. I sold that shortly after and got the Mustang, actually. So,
Just checking all the boxes.
but law enforcement wise, yeah, that's that's my most memorable one for sure. The most fun one.
No arrests.
Arrest? Have I gotten arrested? Yes, a few
Oh, okay.
times in cars, mostly.
Gotcha.
My
We don't need to
my
peel
arrest
the onion
one.
back that much. Like
Huh?
we're good. We're on to the next one.
Oh, it sets the stage. He,
The first one was on Mother's
He's-
Day.
he
My mom
act-
wasn't happy about that.
on Mother's Day?
Yeah.
Happy
Ooh.
Mother's Day, Mom.
Yeah, happy
Yeah.
Mother's Day. She had to come pick me up.
My first one was on the day to drive to college.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I didn't make it. Started that off on the right foot. Ended it on the exact same foot.
Like we were just talking about that there's many. Like my first one, not like my only one, but
You guys are fucking hoodlums.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
I'd much rather go to sleep at night
Okay.
knowing the things that I've done and got caught for versus
Things you didn't get.
You didn't get caught for?
You got any colored pencils on you?
that's
No, not
first,
on me, man.
first thing that comes to mind.
That one will never.
No, it's the
away.
most horrible thing. You trying to give me shit that time, or giving a little toot to that lady in the parking lot, and that's the first. You're a horrible person. Oh, am I?
Yeah, that's pretty bad, man. Why would you
Yeah.
do that?
Yeah, you've done some terrible things.
Yeah, you're right. All right, next up. Let's see. We have from Good Guys. You've got you're doing a road trip up the PCH, right? Pacific Coast Highway. What is the vehicle you're going to drive, and what is the CD that is stuck in the CD player? So it's that one CD, the whole trip. What car? What CD?
Ooh. These guys, it's probably more like an MP3. in that era.
We
No,
fucked with
2013 CDs.
So the car is something Kyle found that he's going to buy for his mom that he's going to save $25.
No, this was before
flying to
that.
California.
That's
and driving
that's
it back.
why he's driving up the PCH. Is he's got to go pick it
Gotta
up.
go pick up the car.
If I
This is
saved you
before
the
that.
amount of money that I've saved my family, you would probably do it too.
Well, you would have $800.
In total, the whole
I
time.
have lost 3 years of my life.
It's about the
dude,
experiences.
2013 is well past CDs.
20, yeah, it's way. I mean,
2013? Oh,
We-
13.
That's full on
I'm sorry.
iPod at that
we
point.
had
That is-
iPhones.
Yeah, that's iPhone.
Yeah,
Not
they're,
you.
they're even past
Not you, but other
iPods.
people.
We still fucked with CDs.
Oh yeah, we sold.
Like
definitely
it took a
CDs.
while for that.
But you
era.
graduated when?
09.
Okay.
Okay, yes, it's still CD. The tail
Yeah.
end of CDs.
Yeah.
okay.
We fuck with CDs.
This vehicle has
Like,
a
I had a
CD
walk- I
player
had
in
a
it,
walk-
right?
Yeah.
This vehicle has a CD player
don't
in it,
have CD
and there's a
players, so-
CD stuck in it. Fuck.
And we're sorry. So which one is it?
Yeah. It's, all the
What are you
music you
driving?
listen to now could still be got on a CD. So,
Kyle, I think you're going first on this one. I don't
Shit,
know, man. I'm
I knew
terrible
you were gonna
fucking
do that.
CDs, dude.
Probably like Jason.
Okay, it's got a record player in the trunk, and you want to play an album.
I'm in band. My bad. I'm music.
Now
Is
that's
it like
what I
a
call
sick-
Music 13.
It can be a mix.
Hits
It
like
can
the
be anything.
Britney Spears and like hits everything. No,
What the fuck?
If that's what you're into.
I'm saying the Now thing. Like
Yes.
Now 13 always had like
Yeah.
some shit.
They were bangers.
Yeah, like Avril Lavigne and fucking
I
yeah.
like Avril Lavigne.
Okay, this
No.
one's. This is. I'm gonna change this. Still brought by good guys. You are.
Kid Rock.
You're
Long
leaving
Live-
Club La Vila,
Oh, that's a
and you're
Yeah.
gonna cruise. You're gonna cruise the strip in Panama City all night long.
All right.
So what's
All
the
right.
vehicle and what's the CD?
Now
More-
that
little more
we're
appropriate.
speaking our language,
Exactly.
A little more appropriate.
I had to
Yeah.
get it back to.
definitely Bong with the Ball.
Ball to ball?
Yeah, by Kid Rock for sure.
Okay, what's the
Yeah.
vehicle?
In Panama City or
Yeah,
like
you
that
can
I
just
would drive?
pick.
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta fucking rock like a jacked ass up, like 8-inch lift fucking Silverado out there just rolling coal. But like, that's not my personal car. But like, if I was pulling out a Club La Vela, like that's the car to have.
Okay.
You say La Vela, huh?
La Vela.
It's La Vila.
Even you say it differently.
It's La Vila.
In Kentucky, they say it different.
La Vela.
It's La Vila.
Sounds fancier.
What about like Pineapple Willies?
It's two words that are only spelled one way. Pineapple and Willies. It's Pineapple Willies.
It could be Willis.
It's not spelled. It's IES. It's Willies.
Pineapple Willis.
You get a little water from the pool of Club La Vila in your mouth, and you'll have a
I've been-
pineapple
I-
on your Willis. I
I
promise
was-
you that.
I was at Club La Vela
La Vila.
in 2001. Actually,
I was at Club La Vila in 2001.
I was at Club La Vela. No. Yeah, 2012.
I was there
Still
probably from 98 to 2001 or 2002.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, it was close. I mean, I was in Atlanta, so you could
Yeah.
say you're spending the night at a friend's house and
Fucking
bomb
bomb,
down there,
yeah.
and
Yeah. What kind of? All right. So, question for you, not good guys related. Sorry, good guys. But what car did you drive down to Panama City?
Probe GT.
no, it was always always
some
Corey
Civic.
stuff. It was fourth gen, his red SS, T-tops out, and
That's sick.
subs obviously in the back, or he had
That was
a
a faded SS stripe,
Yeah.
no.
the white graphic.
This was just
gradient.
all red and the black roof, black C-pillar.
How fucked up were his latches from the girls sitting on the actual T-tops?
No girls sit on the T-tops.
Oh, why not?
No, because girls don't sit on the T-tops.
Because they're
No.
not that cool then.
No, they just get in the car. Yeah, no girls. Or he had a lifted crew cab 2500
that's-
as the OB, like the Sierra Classic
Yeah.
style.
Everybody's in the back.
Oh yeah, it had 40s on it.
Yeah.
That sucked the drive from Atlanta down there when you're trying to bomb down there, because there's no bombing in a Sierra Classic
40
on
miles an
40s. That's like 17 tanks of gas. Anyway, Jimmy, you're
I
cruising.
still don't fucking know.
Right. You're driving to work. What vehicle and what are you listening to?
You're leaving
dude,
Dirty Nellies
All
in
right,
Palatine.
yeah, let's change it right now. You've got a badass truck. Your fucking Ford truck's cool as shit.
Yeah.
Easy on
Right?
that part.
What are you listening to? You're rolling to the motocross track and that.
Yeah.
What are you listening to?
You're going to Loretta Lynn's.
What are you listening to
Yeah.
get fucking
I'm
like
a
in the
mixtape style, whatever's MX versus ATV Unleashed style,
Yes.
man. Whatever's fucking
Hell
song
yes.
playing on there.
Hell
I'm
yeah.
gonna have to go with that.
Yeah. None of y'all understand that insanity, and I'm so happy about that. Yeah.
And we had the super.
They look
Soaked
lost
snowboard.
right now. They're like, "What the fuck are you talking
Yeah.
about?"
No. I'm
All right, what songs are on that? Just give us something.
like
Oh, man,
Yellow
Bullets and
Card.
Octane.
like-
Yeah, we got Headstrong.
Yeah.
Trap.
Is this kind of like the
Yeah.
Starboys VHSs back in the day?
the fuck you talking
You don't know
about?
He doesn't know
Starboys?
what a VHS is.
You remember Starboys?
Serious generation change here.
Some people remember Starboys.
I don't. Is
They're
that
out of
like the-
Ohio. That was the street bike gang that had the
no,
all the
we-
crazy videos that of all doing.
Like the Rough Riders and that
No,
shit.
they had their like helmets were covered in fur and
Oh,
Starboys. Yeah,
that's cool.
yeah. It was
Where you
cool
at on
shit.
wide leg LBZ motocross pants?
Oh,
Way
I don't-
before his
I
time.
don't know about that.
Yeah,
Man. Yeah,
way
no,
before his
sorry.
time.
Dude, Phil Fox knows some motocross.
I see that.
Yeah.
He's pulling out some facts over here.
He's low key fucking motocross here. I mean, not street bikes, but definitely.
We know not street bikes. We all know not street bikes.
Oh.
Not my proudest moment.
Why not? That's not.
What happened?
Oh,
It's never been. It's actually never been discussed ever.
wait. Is this an oil and whiskey first?
I forgot to tell you that was one of those things we can't talk about.
The fucking LBCs were a fire fucking era of motocross. That is a forgotten time.
I could see you as you're a big knack guy.
No, I could never do it.
Superman.
Really?
Superman.
Yeah, Phil's
Superman?
a big-
Superman.
Yeah,
I've seen
Superman
pictures.
seat grabs.
Yeah.
On purpose
Really?
or
Yeah.
No, go ahead.
Yeah. No,
Phil used to
Super,
fucking rip it,
no,
dude.
Phil.
right,
I've seen. I've
Could
seen
rock
Phil with
the
this.
double heel clicker.
Yeah.
Really? Really?
on the
All
front
right.
or the
Step
back?
through front.
Yeah.
Heel clickers. Hand,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
yeah,
just
over the bars.
Yeah.
Impressive right there.
That's probably why your knees are all fucked up.
But
No, that was
why-
for wheelie.
Yeah, that was for wheelie.
I saw that. I know exactly why his knees are fucked up.
That was in the dunes.
Yeah.
Dragging them.
That was a.
I got a 450.
Hey, film this. I'm gonna fucking rip this wheelie because he's wheeling all day long, like all the way down the sand drags. I'm like, you're gonna fuck yourself up. That was famous
enough.
last words.
I did.
It's like a quarter-mile long wheelie and then just a ragdoll.
Oh,
That's
Went
good
over
shit.
backwards.
So no to the street bike story, right?
It's not a long story.
It's a short story. Yeah, it's about from here to Starbucks, which is about 100 feet.
I want the record to show me and Jeremy both changed the subject, and it came back to it. So just for future
What's the
reference,
next question?
just for future reference.
Everybody knows.
Got out pretty quick.
All right, next question. All right, another one from Good Guys. This is gonna be specific. You guys don't go. What is your favorite show to go to? Car show.
Shoot.
You've been to Columbus. You've been to Triple Crown. You've been to SEMA. You've been to SEMA. You've also been to Columbus.
I've been to SEMA.
You haven't been to Columbus?
I mean, they're all good in their different ways, and I'm not trying to sugarcoat it, but SEMA's good for the Vegas thing. But
That's where it's at. Yeah.
yeah.
The oysters are great there. You go to some of those, like,
Kyle's had a few.
yeah. You go to some, like,
Now-
STK.
Build a couple of them.
Wasn't it STK?
Yeah.
We got
I-
45 seconds, and this is gone.
Oh, that fucking,
Off
remember?
the-
We went to that fucking state. They brought out the seafood tower.
Yeah.
Yeah, those oysters were not good.
Yeah, the oyster actually
Remember we were
fell
sick.
on my pants, so
I remember, yeah, you were like,
yeah, just
fumbled it.
just fell on my pants.
I saw the train a coming.
Yeah.
Yeah. I knew there was return fire.
It's rolling. It's rolling down the tracks.
It's like a boxing match, you know?
Let's just say SEMA. SEMA's good. Fuck you, Phil.
Best piece of advice you've ever received?
One of the great ones, because I can't just throw it out, but just like what Jeremy said, you can't earn respect. You got to take it, for sure.
Mine would be just don't be scared to fuck it up.
Great advice.
You know, I mean, you got to try to fuck it up. You got to try to fix it. You got to try to do whatever you got to do to make that shit right. So it's kind of how I lived majority of my life.
That one comes up a lot. That's the first time I've heard that version of the respect thing. I haven't heard that before.
And when you really
I get
think
it.
about it,
Yeah.
it makes sense, right? You can,
It didn't register for a while
Right.
for me.
Seems a little aggressive,
It
but I
is.
get it.
it does, it just like old Waylon said, it do, but it don't, right?
Yeah.
Because when you think about it, it's there's a lot of people around. Like, think about all your bosses over the years. Like, you look back at some guys and you're like, that guy was a fucking asshole, but you respected the hell out of him. And why? Because he took it. He took it from you. He took the respect because of what he did, what he instilled in you. He didn't necessarily like earn it. Like you didn't fall in love with the guy. You weren't buddies. He just made you. He forced you to respect him out of what he did or what he taught you. You know, that's the way I look at it.
Yeah, I get it.
I mean, a simplified version of that is like Rip Wheeler on like Yellowstone.
Yeah.
Fucking asshole. But
yes.
everybody loves his character because
Exactly.
of it. Like, it's
Yeah.
just the motherfucker
The
demands
people that worked beneath him, they weren't
Yeah.
like, he didn't like slowly earn it. That
Yeah.
they're like,
No,
Rip
within
is
one
such a
second.
good dude.
Yeah.
That's that. It's not a real dude though. That's a TV show.
I know, but
I
you
just
know,
wanna-
yeah, you can.
it. He motherfucking got his cutter back though.
Right.
Just so we're all on the same page.
I wish it was. Dude.
Michael Jordan reference. Nobody loved playing with
Yes,
him, but he
100.
commanded the best.
That's
Yeah.
Phil with the win.
Yeah.
That's why we have Phil here.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the logic.
It's more relatable.
Yes, thank you, Phil. For clearing that.
Rip was a good one.
Hey,
Yeah.
non-fiction versus fiction. Okay,
Yeah,
It's
I
just-
like-
no, that's exactly
Yeah.
it.
You guys watch the Dutton Ranch, the new one?
Fuck yeah,
I have.
Dude.
It's gotten good. I just
told you it's-
caught up now.
dude, it rips.
I did not give it. I
Just caught up.
because I loved that whole ecosystem. I was like, I'm gonna give it a shot. But I had that. Yeah,
It's probably gonna
Ain't
suck.
gonna be the
you're
same.
trying too much.
You're
Trying to
pushing.
squeeze blood out of a turnip. There's nothing there.
A second version's never the
Yeah,
better than the
and
first.
and then the first one I was kind of like, okay, I'll watch the second episode. Then it was like, oh damn it, fuck, they got me hooked. It's a good one.
I mean, let's be honest. Rip was the guy. Even on Yellowstone,
Yeah.
Kevin Costner's character was cool.
yeah.
Rip
Rip.
definitely carried it.
Yeah.
You know,
Kevin, he was good though.
he
He's
was
good.
cool.
He was good.
He was cool. There's
was
no
good.
question about it.
But it was good when he like passed away because like not that it's good, but like
Right.
it was like all right, like what's gonna carry on this last season and
Right.
I don't know.
Dude, let's not forget, because this question's coming. The favorite movie and why? From Dazed and Confused, Benny.
Oh yeah,
That was fucking Rip.
That was Rip.
That was Cole Hauser.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Back in the day, and he was cool as shit back then. There was something
different
diff-
kind of cool.
Yeah, different, but there was just something cool about that dude, and you
had-
didn't know why.
he
That
had-
dude's been cool.
yeah.
He was just born cool.
He's had 3 memorable roles, and they have been spanned out over what 15 to 20 years apart from each of them. From Too Fast, Too Furious. I'll just say that one.
He was
Didn't
in
know
Fast
that.
and Furious.
Too Fast, Too Furious. That's the guy who's like, I'll take my cutter back. That's Rip.
I don't know that reference.
I don't know
at
that
all.
either.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
No, I don't.
That's where like most people.
For real?
Yeah,
100.
what you're talking about.
Dude, we might have
I
to
think
Google
that's
it.
the
least
That
thing
might have
that
to be
people know
Googled.
him
Oh
He's in
no!
Too Fast, Too
it's
Furious.
the guy who's the biggest like drug dealer owner. The guy who's like the villain in the whole movie. That like puts the rat on the dude's stomach and puts the torch to it.
Fuck, I honestly
That's
don't remember
that's
that.
Rip. That's Rip. Right
Oh,
there.
you're right.
100%.
But I don't remember that part of the movie.
Yeah. Yeah. He's fucking Miami in that one. That's why.
That doesn't.
I kind of don't want to
That's not a
remember that.
win.
Yeah.
That's not a win in
I
his
don't know if I
column.
want to remember that.
That's
We'll put that up there with.
That's for the
Look at Benny, though, dude.
Right there. That's exactly what I'm talking about.
On the right?
3 most memorable roles
All right.
are right there in one picture.
Hey, good
Right.
poll.
Yeah.
Good poll. I prefer to remember him as
Dude,
Benny.
right here. I'll take my cutter back.
Yeah, but he's the least cool out of all of those.
Yeah.
Who's the coolest?
Eva.
Eva Longoria.
That's not Eva Longoria.
It's not?
It's
Who is that?
Mendez, right?
That's what I said.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
All right.
And
You guys
Seal.
aren't- Yeah, you guys aren't paying
Seal's
attention.
legit.
That's not Seal. What's funny is I'm not even. What's funny is how. Yes, but you also took historically one of the. I mean, Tyrese was a model,
Yeah.
right? Then one of the ones you're like, oh, look at that face. But at the same time, you're like, oh, I can kind of see it.
It definitely hits.
He was kissed by a rose.
Pull him up as Benny. I want to see him in all his glory.
Benny was a G.
Yeah.
I'm one of those people that like did not watch Dazed and Confused until way later, knowing that I had to watch the actual movie. And boy, am I glad I did.
I probably watched that 5,000 times.
I'm about to.
Yeah, dude, he was super cool. Fucking look at that.
You seen his truck?
Badass. Yeah, but he was kind of a prick in the movie.
He was.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah, that's been like something that would be off-putting to you.
Yeah.
He's
Like chasing,
he had
chasing those kids, being a bully and stuff.
yeah, badass seat, short bed.
He did have a
black
cool truck.
C10.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
I could see you wearing fucking overalls.
Me?
Yeah.
Go back in time and watch me when I used to wear overalls. Yeah, you could have seen that all the time. I wore overalls in 2 different genres. I wore Liberty overalls to work, like, because Jesse James did it and thought it was cool. But then I also go back in time to Atlanta when it was like hip hop, and you used to like let one down.
I did that back in junior high. That was the era of the cross colors I had.
Oh yeah.
How many times did you wear your jeans backwards to school?
Well, I was in Atlanta when Criss Cross was found in Atlanta before the album was even out. So
it wasn't the question. Just how many times?
More than a few.
Arthur Arkish did
And
it for all
MacMan
of us.
Savage.
Yeah. Throw C10 at the end of that. I just want to see the truck. See if it's whatever. Oh, it's got mags on it, huh? Little bumperettes. Huh.
That's a classic.
Yeah, good truck.
Yeah.
Yep.
Good truck, great fucking movie.
All right. Next up from
We
the
didn't ask
parlor.
Jimmy. Did we?
What?
You answer the question?
I don't even remember what the question was.
I don't either.
Yeah, we
Favorite
went off
movie?
on a fucking absolute tangent. Absolute
Favorite car movie.
Is that
Yeah,
what
it was best advice. He answered it. Favorite car movie.
Christine.
Oh,
My dad always watched it as a kid, and I don't know, fell in love with it and always watch it to this day.
yeah.
I have to watch it at least once a year for sure.
Nice. You
Stephen
watched that
King
with your
one.
daughter? Is that like
Not yet. She's
No?
3, so
Okay.
maybe.
So next year.
Next month, maybe.
You.
There's a lot of them.
Fast and the Furious guy?
No. I mean, like, you just gotta go with some classics, like fucking Talladega Nights.
Yeah. It's a pull.
Joe
It is
Dirt.
Is it? Nobody's
Brought Joe Dirt. I don't think so.
Like,
I don't think so.
I mean, some of the best car phrases are from that movie. Like,
Dude, 100%.
Not- I
That's a
agree.
Good pull.
Great pull.
Nobody has dropped Joe Dirt.
No.
Which is shocking.
2 of my all-time favorites in that.
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm your sister.
Yeah.
And
You think this little slant six?
That's a little weird in this situation.
Yeah, it turns out she is. She is your sister. Oh, I love how things just
Spiral.
work.
I had what I was going to bring up, but I didn't want to touch it.
Go ahead.
So, Charlie and Wyatt,
Yeah.
how did they happen?
Well, Phil, it's like this. When a man loves a woman,
Do you remember the
Wait, so it's still like a bird drops them off, right?
do you remember what age when you're
Don't
when like
you
you
touch
start
my sister.
when you start figuring it out and you're laying there and you're like, wait a minute, huh? Jeremy, what? Tonight? Ew.
gross.
Sadly, I learned that at a very young age. My room was right next to my parents' room.
He wants to put it
I
in my
remember. We taught Kyle all sorts of things.
Yeah,
as a
no,
young boy.
I was fucked. I mean, you think like it was
figuratively.
Different words.
Figuratively.
Yeah, different words.
like,
Figuratively.
Yeah, no, not like touch.
Right.
But but
close.
Yeah. You know, like the things that you like don't want to show.
All right, so next question.
Yeah. Yes. We just keep teasing it. All right.
I've seen them.
Next up, we have. You're gonna have a build done, right? Car build. You got unlimited budget. What is it, and who's building it?
Oh man, I have to go with my childhood dreams and have a little like pre-runner buggy,
Cool.
like VW bug style body. And who's building it? I'd probably go with Mason Motorsports. The work they do out there is fucking phenomenal.
Yeah. Yeah, those
been
are
following them
cool.
for a long time. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
That's
a great
a nice, That's a nice pull, dude. I like that.
one. Kyle.
I was gonna do a shout out to the Roadster Shop, but now that one put me in a fucking whirlwind there.
I mean,
No, that's the answer we're really looking for.
my bad.
Probably like
Who's like leading the charge on the Carolina squat right now?
Jimmy, we got some papers for you to sign before you head on out today.
Yeah, shit. I'm due fucks with some pre-runners, but probably a ripper fucking 2-door Tahoe built by us.
Really?
Yeah.
What would you do to it?
Probably.
Would you make it better than Cousin Mikey's?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, have you seen the one Matt Saxton's having built? It's pretty fucking sick.
Is it pretty sick?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
I mean,
cool.
like, everybody made fun of me for the 2-door Tahoe back when, but, like,
Did they?
that shit is hot now, so
It is.
in your face. But probably like an RS4R style chassis on a 2-door Tahoe.
You going 4x4?
4x4 with some travel and enough
Short
to,
wheelbase.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
it'll flip over.
Yeah, no, you can handle it if you know how to handle it. So,
It'll flip over.
oh, okay.
You'll flip it over. Don't worry about that.
Careful. Glass houses.
But yeah, well, speaking about Cousin Mikey, I said
He'll come back on you.
Lay it down and flipping it over is different.
Both on their side.
correct me if I'm wrong.
Go ahead.
But if
Sounds like you probably are.
no, I think I'm right. If all right, so go to Cousin Mikey, right? Did he not enter everyone's life like a tornado in a trailer park?
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's worse than COVID.
He's like a human Tasmanian devil.
I mean, I just saw him last week and loved the guy to death. But I was like, I've only known Mike for like shit a year maybe, and
It's
it
a
feels like I've
combination
known him
because
for
here's what
20 years.
Yeah.
Here's what I'll say. Like a tornado, there's usually warnings, and you know the fucker's coming. I'd say it's more like an ant infestation because you don't know where the fuck it came from. You're like,
How did you get here?
what is this? And why is this here? Well, on my counter, like, right in front of me. Like,
And how do I get rid of
yeah.
it?
So,
Because everything I've tried is not working.
so it's like AIDS.
Well,
How did I get it and it's never going away?
yeah. Okay, that's one way to look at it.
That's far.
That's one way to look at it. That's a little extreme, but
I love Mikey.
you just had a little visit with Mikey.
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. It was good. Yeah, it was quick, but a lot at the same time.
It's just the
you know?
best way to visit Mikey.
Yeah, it's just like quick and heavy, you know.
But even an hour seems like a week. That's why it seems like you've been knowing him for 20 years.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I don't know. This show season, I think I might take a little sabbatical and just disappear from this year's show season because Mikey's debuting the Tahoe.
You think he'll tell people about it?
I think so.
You think it'll be
I
a big
see
thing?
another-
Yeah, I think so. I don't know if I'm ready for it.
What?
I would-
for the debut on the Tahoe.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot. I would assume it's going to be probably Triple Crown. I don't know if it'll be at Columbus.
Just think about how much better it would have been if it had our chassis under it instead of that.
It does.
Instead of that Temu version, because he's still not really
yeah.
an actual chassis customer.
Yeah.
No,
Amazing
Jesse
what
bought
you-
it.
Amazing what
Jesse
you,
bought it.
amazing what you can get done overseas, right?
Yeah, looks just like it.
Yeah, it's going to be quite
It's gonna be a lot.
the show.
I think he'll be pretty humble about it and be nice.
You think so?
Yeah, kind of fly under the radar.
Yeah,
Like, oh, that old thing.
He got T-shirts made.
What? of his truck?
Yep.
Of course he did. He's also was in the picture with Troy at Rick Ross's. We won. Like we
didn't win shit.
You didn't win shit. You're picture hawk. Why are you even there?
He told me how he hung out with Mike.
Picture
outside.
hawk with
I
the
mean,
chicken
that
hawk.
was-
That was 100% Mikey's redemption on absolutely belly flopping his SEMA fucking Roadster
he's
Shop.
had some
Oh,
fails.
man.
That right there.
When he was on the stage.
Yeah,
Oh, I've never seen
he wanted to
anybody-
come up on stage
never
like so
seen
bad.
anybody
And
choke
what, and
like
what
that
did you do
in
with
my
this
life.
build?
I've honestly never seen anybody just fucking choke. I thought it was like a medical condition. It was that.
It was a prop. Let's just
Yeah.
play it off. It was a prop. You know.
Yeah,
it was just,
that was not his. That was one of those ones of he was so excited, like, I'm coming up there, I'm coming up there. And then as soon as he got up there and turned around, you could see the life just, I mean, from his
Not
body.
like there's a lot of color in him anyways. But it just,
Do you think we give him?
What did I do?
Do we give him the opportunity for redemption this year?
At the party?
100%.
No.
Yes.
Or is
No,
that
you
just,
get a chance and you fail like that. No,
Chaos.
nope.
he had just one shot.
When you get out there for the
not
for the
miss your chance
$10,000 and you do a half court shot and you miss fucking
They don't
horribly,
bring you back
they don't
up.
bring you back. Oh, dude, you look fucking stupid. You want to do it again? No, you get one shot, one opportunity, right?
Yeah, sees every moment.
Yeah. Better lose yourself.
Those are really good ones. I liked all this.
Yeah.
I want to say though to you guys, I think I speak for all of us. I know I speak for me.
Because you're speaking.
I'm speaking. You guys have done an absolutely phenomenal job at your new roles. You've always done a phenomenal job. We had very high expectations already, and you've exceeded those expectations. So I love coming to work and working with you guys every single day, trying to build the next cool shit and growing this fucking monster. As challenging as that is sometimes. Like Jeremy said before, like the secret sauce is like we almost have to have the insurmountable, task. You got to have the challenge. You got to have the thing to do it. And you guys have continued to rise to the occasion. So it's been fun to have this podcast, and maybe people get to know a little bit more about what's behind the scenes at the Roadster Shop and why it is what it is and how it's made.
Well said.
Absolutely.
Piggyback off that a little bit. I think we've always said all of our success comes from building the cars and everything that you learn from that. I think we drastically overlook the amount of success we get from guys that, like you, have started from, I don't want to say the bottom at the entry level, and have worked your way through the whole thing and know every step along the way. And it's just such a load off of us to be able to, hey, like, you guys can take the reins and make a lot of this stuff happen, and you know how to do it better than we do. You've got the right mentality, the right mindset and end goal. So awesome being able to have you guys on the team to continue to carry the torch.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, there's only a handful of people that have done it all.
Yeah.
And you guys are part of the select few.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And you can start saying no if you don't like the lead times, dude.
It's all
This
right.
is a
We'll make
safe.
it
This is a
happen.
safe
We'll make it
place.
happen. It's fine.
I don't want you to feel. I don't want to
We'll
feel.
say
you,
yes for now.
I'll say it.
I don't want to feel you pushed into doing things that you're not comfortable with. All right, so just say no.
Yeah, it's been a great.
Nah.
I got it.
I was going inside baseball. Like, if we say we need it in 4 weeks and you keep getting it done in 2, stretch it out to like
Stretch it out a
3
little
weeks
bit.
and
Yeah.
5 days.
Yeah.
Fine.
Maybe.
It'll be all right.
It's been a roller this whole time. I mean, everything we've done up until now, or at least everything I've done up until now, has been very awesome. It's very vague things to say, but yeah, just keep on rolling with the success and keep on doing what we do, and never saying no to a customer, and ripping it the way that we do is been pretty damn cool.
That's
So,
what it's all about, man.
Yeah.
And it's only the beginning. There's some things in the works that Roadster Shop is about to propel itself to the next fucking level here pretty soon.
just fucking launch.
That is it.
Hit
man.
that launch
And
button.
with the team we've got, with you guys at the helm, we've got an absolute fucking badass army. And yeah, keep an eye out. And things are,
Dude, I'm kind of pumped now.
Are you?
What's happening? Something happened?
you know what's happening, dude. You've been, yeah, we've
Shit.
Yeah, behind the scenes, it's not
We
real
got some
glamorous.
Fuck it.
it's
challenge accepted.
It's a
Let's-
lot of stress, and we are pushing like hell. But
I didn't even know anything was
when
going on.
when the public sees it, it's gonna look awesome.
Yeah.
We got some cool shit coming.
Kick ass, fellas. Thanks to our sponsors. Make sure you go to goodguys.com. Register for the giveaway. Go to Columbus to see it. And also go to hbtuners.com. All your tuning things. They probably got some shit that you're into too. You got some. They got
They do
new
side by
Are
side.
they-
new side by sides and power sports.
Are
And
they tuning on 4 strokes or anything yet?
I haven't seen HP delve too much into that, but
I mean, you can get on
I don't know.
hbtuners.com and
check
find
it
out and check it out.
Find out for yourself. Because
They got all kinds of things for the things that you're into, little fast cars and all that
weird
kind of
trucks
shit.
and shit.
Yeah, well, for Kyle,
You ain't got the
100%.
Camaro no more.
Yeah.
They're tuning all Kyle.
You get rid of the
Yeah.
Camaro finally?
Yeah, I got rid of the Camaro, but the HB Tuners module is in the RSV
Nice.
V2. So
Oh, it's
There
time.
it
You
is.
got to get the V4, man. That thing's ready.
I
to-
got a V4.
Okay.
No, the
Just in a
RSV
the
V2.
V2. Sorry, the V2
Version
version
2
2
of
of
the
the RSV. How you think? Did you tell him to put a good paint job on it?
I told
Mikey?
one
Yeah.
that shines.
That's
This is Mikey's call to action.
Yeah.
This is all right. So this is one of those situations that, as a hot rod builder, when you get that big fish that comes in, and you're like,
It's like a giveaway car.
Yes, and you're like, this is going to be the thing that is going to pave the path and is going to set my career on fire.
so. What you're saying is, if the truck needs it, go ahead and do it.
Yes, this
Don't
is and
charge
this is
for
it.
Yeah, there's no
You got to put
So-
in the
no
extra
budget,
effort
no
sometimes.
budget on this thing.
So, Mikey, this is, we are publicly stating it, everybody here, we are going to scrutinize the ever living
Oh yeah,
fuck.
I'm pulling the weather strips out.
Out
If
of
it's
this
not
thing.
rubbed out behind the weather
Yeah.
strips,
I don't.
I'll publicly shame you.
I'll disagree with you on that. Nobody gives a fuck.
you're wrong.
Nobody gives
You're in
a
the minority.
fuck about what it looks like. Paint it right in there inside the
Yeah,
door
and you
jambs.
got to sand it and rub it out too. The jams have to be smooth, dude.
It's a 2014
14?
truck, Josh.
I know, but we're
Yeah,
trying to
you
make
killed
these.
it. You killed that
Christ.
at the weather strip.
We're trying
Yeah.
to make him go the extra mile.
Yeah, let's let him focus on the exterior of making this thing flat as fuck. I want you swiping the doors to the fenders,
Oh, he's not
the
wanting to
front
do that.
doors to the,
It just doesn't get dirty. It's
Look, dude,
fine.
it's one of those deals when you do a budget build and you bring it to a show, nobody knows it's a budget deal. So Mikey and
Only as
Pat's
good as
Auto,
your last one.
Mikey's and Pat's Auto is going to be judged by the world on the world stage on how good this truck looks.
So what you're saying is you can do whatever you want to do, but just know everybody's looking.
Yeah, dude, like charge him if you agreed to $4,500. Go ahead and charge him $4,500. We're not going to talk about that
Right.
moving forward.
We're just going to talk about what.
Yeah, you'll see the quality of work. You'll see the paint job.
Right.
And people can formulate their opinion based on the quality of the work. Like they're,
You think we'll do
as
it-
far as they know, they are looking for perfection, and it is if it is anything less than.
You think we should do a video walkthrough for the podcast when it's
I
here?
will. I plan. Look, I'm going to say it right. I plan on doing a whole YouTube video overview on the car when it's done. Strictly on the fit and finish.
I'm scared for it.
No,
This will be with it. This will be with it turned off, right? Because with the
we don't
exhaust
wanna
running,
turn
it's going to
that
be a little difficult to hear.
So I mean, do what you want. I mean, you could right,
Half-ass it if you want to.
from a business
Just know
standpoint. Yeah, knock it out, dude. Yeah, knock it out. Dude. Whatever you want to do.
Should you direct us at Pat? Because Mikey's not going to be there.
Yeah, Mikey's golfing.
Oh, remember he shows up on Thursday about 10.
No, Thursday's
10
golf day.
Oh,
so
you're
he's
right.
gotta get
Yeah, and Wednesday you're getting ready for golf day.
right. Friday's beer with the guys.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely know where he does that.
Saturday, Sunday's deer hunting. So that's
Yeah.
You're definitely not putting in the OT.
You don't have to.
I could see Mikey as the type that goes out to deer hunt, and you know, seen those videos with the deer attacks. Like, you know,
just fucking kicks the crap out of him.
yes, can't you see that video that's
Yo,
like
what
got
the fuck?
grainy from a trail cam? And that thing's just it's got him up in his rack.
Put up your dukes. I got fucking the dukes.
Oh, and on that,
That is it. And
we'll see you again next week.